A and B is the captain, and B is the first mate. And we are currently online. Dope. All right. Just let me open the YouTube. So, right at the last one, I don't know if everybody was here for it, but all of the elves in the town got the artifact and teleported it with their leader. So now the only people left in the town is just the captain, the first mate, and you can hear some commotion going on down the dock in towards town.
Okay. What are we trying to do now? Like, we need to still return to the place we originally came from, don't we?
Who knows?
That's what Buford wants to do. He's pissed that we're here and doesn't understand what the fuck just happened and why we weren't dropped off where we left.
So say that again, Kote?
Buford wants to go back to where we came from because he's expected to be dropped off at the same place that we were picked up at to do this fucking mission.
That was not the case.
Yeah, we didn't go back there.
Yeah, but you weren't expecting it because it was never part of the deal.
Yeah, because we finished the quest here, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But him being of noble bound and being, like, I guess, like, people are just supposed to know what he wants. I can 100% see how he is just, I was expected to be returned to where I came from.
Honky, you're very... is Honky quiet to you guys?
A little bit, but I turned him down when he first joined. Buford takes out his dragon chest set and starts polishing the books.
A little bit. All right.
Looking for the right number.
He moves on to the knights.
Oh, yeah, good.
He moves on to the bishops. He begins poking the bishops because they look like titties, and he starts giggling.
Oh my god.
He
Okay.
moves on to the... Yeah, go on.
Davos. Okay. Yo, guys, do you hear that commotion up in town?
The rogue kind of takes a step back and says, yes, I can hear that too. It's probably the remainder of the forces that were killed here. Perhaps we should go check it out.
I think we should go take a look.
So the captain...
draws his,
so the captain takes off and says, I got business back on the ship, so he's going to go back to the ship.
So just for RP at the moment, because like I still do have company, I'm going to stay on Davos's heels. Like me and him will work. Like he will take point, and Scrog will follow.
So
be my bodyguard.
So what does that mean? So like you're disappearing or something, or
no. I'm here, but because like I won't be able to like I'll make my moves and stuff, but like I'll still be like muting myself and unmuting myself in case I miss something. I am to
Just
always be on
with
Davos's. Yeah,
that makes sense.
All right,
it's easy enough. Okay,
yeah,
let's go check out this stuff
They're
in town.
up.
Yeah, right there.
Is everybody traveling together?
I'm gonna go. Beaver goes around the other side.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Right up there.
We gotta go meet our homie. Oh, first mate's coming with us.
All right, so Kote, you peer out into the open chasm of the fucking war zone that just occurred the night before. On the right-hand side, you can see that none of the buildings are actually knocked down or destroyed. They're just kind of currently like smoldering after a long night's burn. You notice up the hill a little bit, the dead are being positioned by soldiers. The soldiers have taken off their armors and all that kind of stuff, and they just seem to be gathering bodies to kind of put them on a ship to take them off. And you notice that there's a dwarf in the middle of it trying to heal everybody.
I guess I will slowly start to walk past. Well, yeah, I don't care about these guys. Buford slowly starts to walk this way, keeping his eye on the dwarf as he passes, surveys the scene, and says, a more wretched hive of scum and villainy I've fucking never seen.
Very good. So, as you pass by, you can kind of hear Do a knowledge religion.
Yeah, he's looking at the dwarf too, so...
Oh, the dwarf doesn't see him. He's busy trying to fucking save lives.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for my fucking check. There it is.
Bam. All right, so you can identify him as being part of the holy cloth. So whenever you pass by, you can see him kneeling down next to bodies. He's reading funeral rites to the ones who've died, and he's also leaving coins on their eyes as he passes by. He steps over towards one of the other buildings, and then you can see him kneel down, and with his hands, a holy radiance comes out as he puts his both hands, one on each side of the face of a dead body, and just casts kind of like a random enchantment that you've heard before, but you can't really recall because you're not really in tune with the holy rite spirits, but you can tell it to be some kind of a ritual incantation. And whenever his hands are removed, you can see the eyes of the person that was on the ground dead, and he's currently back breathing. And then you can see him walk into a house and disappear.
Ooh, dead. Time to do a body count.
And continues looking for the source of the commotion that he heard over yonder.
It was the dwarf. Was the commotion you heard?
That was the commotion. All right, he'll wait for the other guys.
Yep, they're here.
What is up? Hey, there's a dwarf over there who can maybe would be kind enough to heal your shit if you went and asked him, but I am feeling fine.
Very good. If you just pause for a quick second, just so you know, you can watch this on YouTube if you want to see it live. You can actually see everything we're doing.
Oh, alright, sorry, I just thought it was better to hop in here. I could hop. Alright, I'll go to YouTube.
Live from New York, it's there.
Saturday night!
Saturday.
Alright, so, bam. Alright, continue. Sorry about that.
No, that's it.
I'm gonna prance around doing a little hippity-skippity hop, counting the dead bodies. 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead.
Alright, you see 9 bodies before you stop.
Nice. Making my way to the dwarf as I'm doing that.
Okay. So, Locke comes up, gives you a peck on the cheek, and says, perhaps it's probably good if we don't all split up. You guys go, I'll stick with him. And the rogue sticks with Kote as he moves up town.
Okay.
Okay, so...
I take a look at this stout little fella.
Alright,
and
you're going in?
Want to ask him, yeah, I'm going to ask him what he's doing here, where he came from.
He's currently tending to even more wounded that are inside this building. This is the building that the elves were housed in, and it's just a bunch of wooden makeshift beds and hay. Over on the right-hand side, you can see that there's about 4 or 5 elves that are dead, and on the left-hand side, you see one guard being tended to by another guard, and then he advances over here and says... And then he kneels down, and you can kind of see what happened whenever I was talking to Kote, the same thing. And he's just reviving buddies. So he didn't really hear you, but feel free on advancing and asking more questions.
Okay, I'm just going to ask him, are you giving them burial rites?
Says, okay, I gotta make... I'm just gonna speak as a normal. I'm not gonna do the dwarf voice. Fuck that.
I wasn't given the burial left.
I wasn't given the burial rights because it was tragically skewed.
He could totally be Scottish. That's awesome.
Hey, you're stuffed.
So he just basically, he leans over with his hand still on the body, and he leans his head backwards to kind of talk to you, but he can't even see who you are. And he says, this is the rights given to me by my patron lord. I provide this service, and in turn, when I pass, I will go to the better forgotten place. And then his arms start to glow in a radiant glow, and you can see the eyes of the victim open. And he moves on to the next body.
Okay. I think we could use someone of your talents. Would you like to join us on our mission?
Yes. Interesting. Once my duties have finished here, perhaps. What is your mission? Is it a stout one?
We're here to save the world, brother.
Oh,
Seems like you're doing that same thing.
A nasty glint goes into his eye. He turns and stands and walks to you in full conversation, noticing the orc at your side. I need you to roll... no, I need to roll. Never mind. Hold on. Awesome. So what ends up happening is whenever he turns around and sees a dark elf and a giant fucking orc next to him, he kind of gets a little intimidated. So he takes a step back and says, "My, aren't you a big shit?" Looking over towards the orc. The orc is
shit's bigger than I take shit's bigger than you in the morning.
He walks up to you and says, "So, Honky, as you're looking down, you can notice you are at least twice as tall as him, at least." Okay, so as that happens, you're taking a look down, and he's very impressed. He says, "Yes, find me after my duties have finished. Give me a few hours to kind of get people onto the raft that's on the north side of town." So if you guys look up at the top of the map, there is a water source. Or, no, wait, where is it? Hold on. Oh, it's not in this one. Oh, shit. Okay, we'll just say the water source is the south of the village, and there's another dry dock down there.
The south of the village?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I heard it in your voice, Sean. You didn't think I was here. He was about to just auto play through for me.
Okay, I'm gonna say we've got big and we've got small, and we'd like somebody in the middle. Here, take this 20 gold to use for your burial rites. And I'm gonna give you 20 gold, Sean.
Okay, so the dwarf steps forward and says, "Praise be to you, sir. I will take this." And you can see him step over. And he places one coin on each of their eyes and incites the rites of burial for the ones that did not survive. You can see 2 dead bodies that he wasn't able to bring back to life. So he places it on them and says, "Thank you." And then you can just see him walk off over here. All right, Kote, so as you're looking up the edge of the screen, if you look over to the left, all of these guard tokens are dead bodies.
Okay. Damn. We just went on a rampage in here, boys.
I mean, there's definitely like 7 dead dudes on the other side of the water because of us. Solely just because of us.
Maybe they're dragged over here now, though.
The fact that we see 6 dead people here.
And we're just hanging around town still. Like, they're probably so scared of us, they don't even want to fuck with us.
Right. I mean, who in the hell kills guards and then just like, we're gonna go for a stroll?
Oh my god.
Let me just take it to the audacity of this fucking group.
That's actually hilarious.
So Kote, as
pretty easy.
As you're just let me get a token real quick. You are approached by what seems to be a very large man. And there's something weird about this guy. He's very tall. He sits about 6'9", and he's just like the fattest thing you've ever seen. Like I'm talking like plum shaped. Like he's got a very small head. His chest is very small, but then his hips and ass just go out like you could feel.
He's that weird boy.
You could put a dinner table on his ass, basically. And as he comes up to you and says, "Hello."
Oh God.
And he says,
"You appear to be a very large man."
Sean, can we see him through the window right there?
I don't know. Probably not. So he comes up to you and says, my sir, I've heard rumors around here that you were the cause of what happened last night. Just so you know, all of the guards seem to be retreating. And if I may," and he steps over to the side, The rogue takes his back just to be sure, in case shenanigans happens. And he says, I have been the caretaker of this city for many years, and I would just like to let you know that now that the humans are leaving, it might be time for a new person to take control of this city. I am but an arbitrator. I have no combat skills, but I would like to come into a parley with you.
Nice to meet you. My friends call me HBD3. I'll call you very large man.
He kind of giggles a little bit. You can kind of see his cheeks go rosy.
So, just to be clear, what what does the caretaker do?
The caretaker takes care of all the funds in the city and uses it towards making it better for everyone. Now, since the humans were here, their only sole thought was war. But I believe we could turn this into a bristling city and make quite a bit of profit.
Scrog, let's go see what Buford's up to.
You guys want to come on out and have a look? Okay.
I'm just gonna stare at him like he's a fucking psycho.
Oh, this guy's a pear, Buford. Why are you talking to a pear?
Hey guys, I'd like you to meet my friend, Very Large Man. He says he's the caretaker, but then described the duties of a treasurer, so I think he's up to something.
Says, I am not up to anything, sir. I believe it to be in my best interest. Most of the people here can't defend themselves, and it is my duty to keep the city running with absolute perfection.
What does he want, Buford?
He seems to be asking us to be some sort of orgiastic mayor collective.
What would we have to do to become the mayor, Pearman?
Oh, that is simple. Since the last mayor has been killed in the atrocious acts of last night, the state seems to be open at the moment. Would you be able to assist me?
Who do we want as mayor, Buford? You want to take mayor, buddy?
I'm gonna point to Davos and just go.
Well, I don't know if a rogue should be mayor. Should we have a
thief.
rogue town?
Do you have any idea what the fuck you're doing?
I think you're a nobleman. You should definitely be the mayor.
Well, I'm just looking at this fat guy and asking him why he's just asking some random dude who may as well be he could be a fucking cultist assassin.
Yeah, a little
He was a
elf
winner.
guy.
To
That's what
run
it is.
the
It's a
fucking
victor.
town.
So is that what you're asking him?
Yeah, I'm just saying, hey, this guy is I point to Davos and he goes, this guy's a thief. Do you have any idea what the fuck you're doing?
He says, yes, but aren't all humans thieves? They come here and they steal the land from the elves, they put them into indentured servitude and sell them like cattle.
Oh, so you're in favor of this. I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
He bows. Oh, that is my mistake. I don't appear quite normal, but just to let you know, I have a keen eye for business.
If I was the mayor of this town, Pearman, I would be killing all of those elves because they enslaved and drove my people into caves.
If that is your wish, that is very good. I can get behind that. Seems to be a noble cause. The only issue is we have to remain silent about this until all the guards leave the area. They are leaving these lands with their wounded to reincarnate themselves into the major force to the north.
Okay, can I pop a shot off on my bow into a guard here and just finish one off?
They're all dead. Like they're all
dead.
All the ones out here are dead, and the ones that were being healed are still in the building where the cleric is.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that then. I want to scare them off. Oh, these are all dead. Yeah, whatever.
I want to go investigate all these dead bodies while these guys are talking to the pear-shaped man.
Okay.
I have no interest in politics. That's why I left.
I need you to roll I need you to roll a d20.
Just a regular d20.
Regular d20.
Oh, that was so close to 20.
Okay. All right, what would you like to do now that you're investigating? So you want to investigate the bodies? All right, roll your investigation check.
Everything's changed.
Skills.
Yeah. Take a 10.
All right, roll a d6.
5.
You gather 50 gold pieces.
Choice.
Nice.
Hang on a minute. So I need to add 850 to this. So 885.
You find 2 flintlock pistols.
Oh.
Beauty.
Now, I'm going to announce this now, even though Calum's not here, but these pistols act like crossbows in all aspects, damage-wise and damage type-wise, and reload times.
Cool.
Okay.
And they're all wearing a full set of leather armor with a mace and shield.
I'm going to gather the maces.
Okay, so if you just want to write it in your inventory, don't put it as a weapon or anything, but I think it's just
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, just type it in there.
How many of them are there?
We're gonna go 6.
And then you can put in the weight because it shows over encumbrance.
Don't worry, I don't give a fuck about weight in this campaign. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What kind of metal are they?
I believe they are iron maces.
Can I roll to inspect them?
You can just do it. Roll a d20 and go. What is it? Perception?
Oh,
or
19.
Oh, there
it's
you
just
go.
a regular d20 though.
Yeah, that's a regular d20. We'll just say you're able to identify it. So, you can notice that they're very well made, although no insignias exist on them. You can tell it's a very sturdy weapon with a good weight. One in particular seems to be perfectly balanced in your eyes, and I need you to roll a knowledge. What are we gonna do? I need you to roll an Arcana check.
Okay. From intelligence, right?
Well, it's the skill Arcana.
Right, from intelligence though, right?
Yeah, it has
I think
intelligence
so.
as its modifier.
Going to go 13.
All right, you don't notice anything too much more than that, but you get a sneaking suspicion that there's something more to this weapon than meets the eye.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go with 5 regular ones.
So, Buford, do you want to be mayor here? Do we
We'll
want to?
get this clear. You're asking us to repopulate and then fully administrate your slave town of elves.
I think we
I'm
could
asking,
get
does
some
the
shit
fat
going.
man- Does the fat man say yes? Hey, fat man. I'm talking to you, very large man.
Cote, roll a perception check.
Oh, those look like fucking giants. No, they're like old men.
So, Cote, you hear something behind you.
Look.
It's your 3 reagents have arrived.
Oh, look at them.
They're like, Sir, we haven't seen you in ages. We just arrived on the local transport ship.
Stavros. Genovese. Bob. Haven't seen you in forever. How did you find me?
Says, it was easy, sir. We just took the transport, we paid the gold, and now we're here. The ship has currently left, and all of your personal belongings from your previous establishment have just arrived.
Ooh.
Well, fucking open my asshole and turn me inside out through it.
You can kind of see the guy just starts to giggle a little bit. You are quite curious creatures. I must retreat for now, but come find me at the end of day, and we will discuss it further. Now, before I leave, I just have to mention to you that it is quite expensive to keep a city like this occupied, but there is many grand adventures elsewhere. At the south of the city, I will be residing, and there will be a bulletin board out front for current missions in the area.
You do know everyone is dead, right?
says, yes, but I have a feeling we just got a few more inhabitants. And he just giggles and walks off.
Hey,
Well,
fat
what's
man.
the expense?
He stops
big
and
large
looks back
man?
and says, yes, sir.
Is the
Where's
expense
the mayor's
keeping
house?
refrigerators stocked? Like, where's all the money going, very large man?
Sorry.
Everywhere.
Okay, there was 2 conversations going at once, one at a time. Who's first?
So that happens
ahead.
in the game.
Yeah, his is still the same instant.
Okay, so what did you say?
He's talking shit about how fat he is.
Very large man calls out to the 2 men who spoke at the same time and says, I can't hear you. Say one at a time. And Buford yells out, how is the city so expensive to run if no one lives here? Is all the money going to fill your extra large whatever refrigerator was
Ice
called
box?
back
He
then?
takes a few steps back and says, no, I take only but a percentage. But I have a feeling that this place will become more vibrant than ever before. Under proper rule. And he just kind of walks off.
All right.
Well,
So where's the mayor's house?
at least he can take a joke.
So he lands over near you and you ask where it is. And if everybody wants to zoom out and go down to where the fight happened.
Maybe just
Our
move
fight.
him to the house.
Okay, I'll move him to the house. It's going to be a little hard because when I zoom this far out, it's hard for me to take tokens. Where is he? There he is.
Jolly. Is he human?
Ish.
Yeah, he's kind of deformed. He's a little bit
All right,
hills have
this
eyes.
is his house.
So we can't tell what he is apart from human-ish?
Yeah.
Maybe he's a
Wait a minute.
crossbreed. Little crossbreed boy.
Oh man, so wait, how did they die? Because those guys totally ran back into the house during the fight.
Which guys?
Where you just put that guy at?
Say what, sorry?
Okay, so during the fight, so we were down here in this building. Locke and Davos were in the L-shaped building to the south,
Mm-hmm.
and Eddie Bizzard was standing outside playing music. These dudes came running out, or were out here dancing around, lollygagging.
Mm-hmm.
Explosions happened. They ran back inside.
Mm-hmm.
Are they dead inside this house? Where are they? That okay?
Who,
I guess
who
never
are
mind.
they we are
I'm asking
speaking of?
questions. So the house that you put the guy on is the mayor's house. Okay, so when Eddie Bizzard was playing music last night,
Mm-hmm.
these people came out of that house and were like dancing around and being fucking fools. And then when the explosion happened, they ran back into the house.
You have no idea. We'll leave her at that.
Whatever.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they're
That's
gone now.
that's what. Okay, yeah. See, that's why I said never mind, because I answered my own question.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, just as in a little interject, Locke approaches you and just whispers into your ear, I'm going to go speak with the captain, but I'm going to go speak to him directly after. I'll meet you in a little bit. And
Okay.
she just kind of walks off this way.
See you soon.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna go ask Scrog
Ooh.
if he knows or has an idea of what. Oh shit, the map's black.
Oh, foggy of war.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Sha-na-na-na. Here we go, boys. Here we fucking go.
Okay, give me like 2 seconds here.
All right, so just so we're on the same page, I should be where the fat man was, right? Because he showed me where that house was.
Well,
Was
he said come meet us at the end of the day. So I'm just gonna come up to you and I just want to ask if you have any idea or want to do anything with this merchant's letter that I have. And then I want to pop that open and take a look. Because remember, Sean, I got the merchant's letter from the shop owner. Because I was like, I intimidated him into, or I mean, I deceived him into saying that I was with the guards and that I needed a delivery or whatever.
Okay, so what is your question?
I want to just check out the merchant's letter and go talk to Scrog about
Okay,
it. And
I
see
need
if
you
we
to
can-
roll a d20 and that's it.
inspection or
Nope, just a d20.
okay. And it's a fucking 4.
Okay. So whenever you crack the scroll, you can see that it's an invoice. On the invoice header, it says, and you're going to want to take notes on this too. If you could add another note into it, that would be great. And let me know when you have it open and I'll let you know what it is.
Okay, notes. Okay, I got it.
All right, can I rejoin the group now that I've done?
Well, I'm going to do this first.
Okay. What is it?
All right. So on the top of it, it says leak, Leek.
Okay.
Capital C, lowercase o, period.
Okay.
Invoice 005. And under it, it has a list of just building materials that were issued an order by the humans to fix this place. And this was before all of the damage happened, before the war happened last night. So you can kind of see that before this battle took place, the humans had like an extremely strong urge to fortify the area, and most of it is wood and pillars for like a defensive wall.
Okay.
All right. So now you're coming up here with Honky?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you do with there, Honky?
So, I say since everybody's together, I want to pull out my Cthulhu Amulet and ask if anybody thinks this is worth anything.
Oh.
Thank you, Honky. Buying me time. I love it.
Buford looks at the Cthulhu.
I'll be right back. You guys keep going, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had this thing for a while. You guys think this is worth any money?
Looks to be like it might have some importance to an organization.
Let's get a picture of some weird squid thing on it.
Yeah, down in the...
involving me. Sorry, I gotta have a metagame conversation about the nature of my helpers, and I'm gonna do that after Sean gets back. So you guys do your part now.
Copy. I actually part of your pantheon. That's why I was
okay.
That's why I brought it up. I wanted to get it the fuck out of my inventory.
Yeah, sorry, you guys do your part of the conversation now.
It's cool. No. We can totally like build our conversation up until Sean gets back. Since you have.
I am currently right back now.
I'm just gonna say that in the Drow cave cities, we used to have objects like this for religious practices, as in cult activities. So it might have some importance to an organization of some sort, and we should hold on to it.
Scrog has no need for meaningless gods.
What are your gods, Scrog?
I believe in myself.
All right.
So you're a god.
Dudes that I have.
Of
with
course
me,
I am.
What are you saying that they are?
So, do you remember?
Right?
Oh.
Do you guys want me to push you the picture of the artifact?
Is it in there?
Yep.
Yeah, so I can actually date this back. So you remember when you guys found that piece of cloth and it had the picture on it?
Yeah.
So I pulled that out of a treasure chest when we beat the fox guy.
Right.
And we totally scrolled right past it because we went straight to the fucking main objective.
All right, I pushed the picture of the artifact to you so you can see it.
Looks like we're gonna need to go back to that cave at some point, but those fox guys were a little fucked up, and little Davos here almost died. So I'm just gonna
we got beat their ass, and they were not happy
I'm
about
gonna
it.
farm some boars and level up a few times before we go back.
Yeah, because we got lucky as fuck. Let's be honest.
You see Buford in the face like he's holding something back, but he doesn't say anything.
What is it,
So,
HDB?
Where did you get that amulet?
so Buford, would your humble servants be able to help us with city affairs?
Oh, sure. They're loyal to my family and fled my home city when I decided to go out of personal loyalty to me. My family used to treat them like shit, but I treated them with kindness. So now they follow me wherever I go. Isn't that right, boys?
Sir, yes, sir! You can hear
anyway,
it screamed.
We have to agree on the nature of these guys. So in your sort of world that you're running, what sort of a race would dragons take us? Dragon can take us sort of like indentured servants.
Who were you asking this to?
I'm asking you.
Oh, me. Okay, say again.
In
What would
this sort of
Dragonborn
world
take
that
as
you
slaves?
have, in this the nobility of dragon born society, because they're all in noble clans and shit. What sort of race would they be likely to have as an indentured servant? Like,
Probably no,
like a
no, I have an answer to this. I have an answer to this.
Little halflings, just 3 halflings.
I was thinking halflings, but halflings are crafty and they have
No,
long lives.
no, they're
so it's
also
unlikely
no,
that they'd
they're
be taking slaves.
they're also going to be dragonborn.
Oh, good call.
Lower
Okay.
class Dragonborn.
Lower class
Yeah, pretty
dragonborn.
cool.
So, just as a heads up, they do have the same stat. I'm going to make them retrospectively have the same class same ability scores as you, but they don't have a job level. So they're not a level 1 cleric, they're not a level 1 rogue. They're just
They can't
regular
fight,
people.
Anyway, you don't have to worry about that. They can't fight. Or
You could
anything
always
like that.
train them to. Who says that's a thing?
The game has.
No, I can. I
Wait,
fucking make the game. Thank you very much.
You asked me a question and I answered it, and it
You
says
fucking
they do
slut.
not fight for you.
There you go,
Oh,
boom.
so they fight for
Instance.
themselves then?
Possibly, yeah. It says they do not fight for you, and they do not follow you into obviously dangerous areas like dungeons, and they will leave if they're frequently endangered or abused.
Okay, but if they're in the city and they're just chilling out, if somebody attacks them, they're not just gonna bend over and spread the cheeks.
No.
Okay.
But they're not gonna I can't give them orders to fight something for me, or they'll fuck off because they're like pussy.
Gotcha.
Why are you a bird?
Anyway, they're not slaves; they're indentured.
Cody, how did you become a bird? Why are you a bird?
I don't know. I just liked it.
You've heard the bird.
What's-
Hey, lizards used to be birds, bro. Or
we
I
go.
mean, birds used to be lizards.
That's how I feel inside. Okay.
Okay, man. Yeah, man.
Isn't that what
I'm an orc.
counts?
I'm an orc as a gremlin right now, or a goblin. All right, so like we don't ask very many questions. Okay.
I was trying to find a picture of a dragonborn that wasn't wearing lipstick, that didn't look like an actual dragon, and I couldn't find one, so I just put the bird in as a placeholder. Birds and dragons are supposedly from the same lineage.
All right. So as you guys are
So
discussing this, over to the right-hand side, you see the dwarf has made his way up to where you guys are and is now is giving funeral rites to the dead bodies around you.
Okay.
Sean, are these bodies all human, elven?
They're all human. All the guards were, and all of the people living here were 100% human.
Right, but they were fighting against elves.
Yeah, because they had
elves here too.
No, the elves took off. The elves are gone.
And they took their dead with them.
The only dead you were able to see were the 4 that were in the building previously.
Yeah,
there could be more. I'm not saying that's all there is. I'm just saying those are the only ones you've seen.
Okay, so I want to watch the grave guy, because if he can't revive them, I want to roll to take their hearts.
Oh.
Okay, so you're coming over here to where he's trying to revive him? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Yes, I want to watch, and if he can't revive them, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to give them the chance to be revived.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's see what happens.
Because, like, these guys can become our slaves, you know what I mean? So, like...
Put him to work?
Yeah. So, like, if he lives, I'm going to beat that heart to death, like... You know what I mean? Like, scrubbing fucking barnacles off my ship or something.
Two of them? Ooh.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do them all in one group. So I'm gonna delete the ones that died.
Okay.
Alright, will you do that? I gotta run to the shit house.
Oh, Scrog's eating fucking great tonight, boys.
Eating some human hearts.
All
You're
right.
like a werewolf.
He was able to revive these two.
Okay, so I now have 5 human hearts in my inventory, right?
Oh no, we're gonna roleplay the fuck into this. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so
All right.
what do you do?
All right, so well, you've deleted these guys. So like, are they piled up now? Like,
We'll just say
they're laying there with funeral rites. He performed.
I performed funeral rites on them.
Okay, and so because that doesn't mean anything to me because I'm a godless heathen, I am going to stick my hand, like first 2 fingers in like just below the rib cage and create a hole and reach in and pull out the heart.
Okay, hold on. So whenever you cut him firstly, we're gonna see what happens there. Okay, all right, and what's the next step?
I'm gonna reach inside and pull out his heart.
Okay, as you reach inside the crevasse of the dead body, the dwarf notices what you're doing. And he says, "What are you doing?" like I'm talking like good old Adam Sandler from the 90s. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
And he comes over and he looks at you and he asks you, "What is this? Some kind of an orc funeral rite?"
No, I'm hungry.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, he goes to place his hand on your shoulder. Okay, I need a second.
You can't reach that far.
Right? Yeah, like it's still like
he puts his hand on your thigh.
Right, yeah, like I'm at a knee, and he just like puts his hand on my knee, like, "Hey, man."
Where's skills, bro? Persuasion.
Like, let's talk about this.
Scrog, I know a dark ritual we can perform later with the hearts. We can make a tribute to Lolth.
How come I can't roll the dice for this?
My spider goddess.
I'm trying to do a persuasion check and it won't let me roll the... Oh, I gotta grab that. Oh, okay, I'm done. Alright, I need... What is your... Now, if I'm rolling persuasion against you, how does this work? What's the DC? How do we figure that out? Oh,
you go to persuasion and then pull your dice out.
Yeah, but I've already rolled it. And now, how do I compare it to what he does? Does he have to roll the same thing?
Oh, I guess both roll... no, he would roll a charisma check, right?
Oh, it would be a charisma save. That's what it would be.
Yeah, save,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So I need you to... So he leans over to you, Honky, and he says, "Please, do not affect the ritual rites of my culture. I would very much appreciate it. These lives have been lost and they deserve to rest peacefully. So go ahead and roll your fucking charisma check."
Yeah, your saves on the right side.
Or no, what do you say to that is what I should say. What do you say to that comment?
I care not for your gods, nor any other.
Are you intimidating?
No.
No, you're just saying it.
I haven't removed my hand from the cavity of this chest cavity. I still have a hold of this man's heart.
It's still warm.
All right, so you're gonna try to counter it. So roll the check. So on the main part of your character's sheet, over on the right hand side, you'll see saves. You're gonna grab the dice.
Charisma's the bottom.
The charisma's.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is gonna be terrible. 13.
13. So he kind of bows his head. And he's like, "I cannot let this stand. Please do not do this again, or else I'll be forced to take action." But then he kind of takes a step back and puts his head down and says, "But in times of war, sacrifices must be made." He takes a step. He takes a step back and looks at you and says, "Very well. If this is what you need to survive, through the gods, I can't argue with that. A man's perseverance and sweat of his brow is all he has. But a full stomach can last a lifetime. Very well." And he moves on.
off. I need you to subtract 24 ounces from my carry weight.
Okay, well, you got 5.
Yeah, we're no
wet
like
hearts.
I mentioned before, we're not dealing with carry weight in this. Don't even worry.
That was a joke.
Okay,
It was a joke about taking the dump.
yeah.
Oh.
I knew where it was going.
Hold
but
on.
I wasn't worried about
I think
getting
I got a knee slap cued here. There's my knee slapper.
Hot damn. Alright, so that makes 6 human hearts.
So I'm going to walk up to the dwarf and I'm going to ask him his name because I had forgotten that before.
Okay. He says, "My name is Finnick DeSalle. I am a hill dwarf from the furthen plains to the south of the mainland, and I am my best clan is us of crafters." And he basically tries to regale you with a story of his first armor piece that he ever made for himself, the one he's currently wearing. It's chainmail, and he's like, "I crafted this myself out of the sweat of my brow. I spent 6 years down in the dwells of our little encampment underneath mountains and mountains of rock. I learned from the
Very
best
nice.
crafter of my skill, and now I have the ability to craft it for all."
Very nice. We have something in common. I've lived my whole life underground too.
He walks up to you and he puts his hand on your shoulder. "It's great being able to see in the dark, isn't it?"
Wonderful. And I'm going to shake his hand and tell him that we are going to be taking over this city and that we're going to need his help in this venture.
Says,
Doesn't he already work for us?
Well, he's going to be joining.
You can ask
maybe.
him.
We already paid him.
No, I just gave him some money to do funeral
Oh.
rites.
Okay,
And,
so
when
here's,
says
like,
that-
But
I'm
he
also
doesn't. He
walking up
didn't
to
know
him.
that we're going to be taking over this city, so I'm letting him know that now. That we're going to be running this shit. So
This be ours.
So yeah, what would you like to ask him? Everybody can ask a question. Let's throw that out there. All right, Ben got his question. Who's next?
I'm going to give him 25 gold, 5 for each heart, to help pay for his things. I don't give a fuck
the
about your
desecration of the
Right,
bodies.
right, like, I don't give a fuck about your religion, but everything has a price.
Buford's gonna walk up to him and say, "Let's just cut to the important stuff. What is your purpose here?"
This is my purpose in life is 1, protect, 2, heal the wounded, and 3, make bitch in armor.
All right.
Is he? Is it obvious which god he prays to, or like
Roll a religion check.
what he's a cleric of? Okay.
All right, so you take a look at the embroidered tipping along the neckline of his chainmail, and you can kind of see a nice little glint, a hue, if to speak, of blue that comes from the collar of his neck. You recognize that to be a portion of a kind of like a perk system of being a life domain cleric.
I'm gonna ask him. So, are you religious? Do you worship a deity? What is your relationship with the gods?
Says, "It's very difficult. When I was young, I was trained to serve good, for the gods of good, against the forces of evil. I could stand there amidst 6 skeletons and stand fast and know that I would be okay. What god I serve, that is for myself. But just for you, I will say that any of my abilities can become yours, if you would like to learn." Basically, he's willing to teach you guys how to be clerics, is what he's saying.
Buford looks at him and goes, "For a cleric, you're rather unorthodox," then chuckles again because he knows that the joke went over the dwarf's head, both literally and figuratively.
Mhm. Are you saying that to him?
No, I'm explaining.
Oh. One of these days I'm going to take that literally. And I'm gonna make you say that exact same thing to him.
Okay, well then fine. Then Buford says, "Oh, cleric, that's rather unorthodox," and you see him chuckle in a self-satisfied way, like he just.
Because the way it happened in my head is you said all of this in one sentence.
I'm explaining.
It broke my brain there for a second.
Oh, he chuckled in a manner that would suggest that he's laughing at more than what it would seem he's just laughing at. But he's not laughing at the dwarf. He's just like good-natured, like, haha, okay.
It says,
good for you, kind of thing.
All right, so I need you all to roll perception checks.
Oh.
Oh, worst thing ever.
All right, so Scrog and Buford, you guys can see a paper protruding from underneath his belt. And you can see it says ship deed.
Oh, you're a seafarer, are you?
He says, quite possibly. Wherever there seems to be turmoil seems to be where I'm sent these days. But I do notice that down at the south end of town, you can actually procure a ship. I was actually thinking about purchasing one, but I do not have enough funds.
Well, let's take a walk with you down there and go visit
I'm going
the mayor.
to roll a strength intimidation.
What? He's going to be part of our party. Don't fuck
right,
with him.
but that said a ship deed, and he said he doesn't have the money to buy one, and a ship deed means he already owns the motherfucker.
Does he already own it, John?
Who knows?
I'm rolling an intimidation to get that piece of fucking paper.
Okay.
10.
Oh no.
All right, so he takes a step back, like a quarter step back, because you're like twice the size of him. He states, although I am a very proud dwarf, your bodyguard, Sir Darkface. He's very curious indeed. And he takes the paper out from his waist and he hands it over. And what you see is, it says boat deed at the top. And then it has a list of all the prices, material costs, and how many people you need to run the ship. With a listed price at the bottom, but where the signature would be, it's blank, and underneath it reads signed with seal. But there's no seal sign on it.
Okay.
How much is this ship?
So it's like a ship brochure.
He hands it over, and you can see that it would cost $5,000.
Oh shit!
Actually, 4,000. I fucked up.
Big kahuna.
Yeah, 4,000.
We can't afford that yet either.
You see,
you guys should have all gotten $1,000 in your coin purse in the last mission, did you not?
Well, we had 800 and what?
Yeah,
we had, so I had 872.
And then I
actually, all right. I took that number out of my ass, so I'm actually going to make it 2,000 because it's actually supposed to be a thing.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. 2 Gs.
2,085 GP.
Big bet.
So while everybody's looking through their purses,
well, Sir Finnick,
Buford gesture towards his assistants and then towards the dwarf, and he goes, "Oh, I'd like to meet my noble assistants, Jacko, and Dot. Nice to meet you."
Okay, Jacko and Dot, yes.
All right, so as your three servants step forward, you can kind of see that the dwarf in front of you seems to be unnerved, very scared of what he's seeing in front of him.
So when he sees them, he looks Buford.
He's like, oh, shit, okay, hi.
He gestures back towards his assistants and goes, "So, bet you never thought you'd see a seafaring dwarven cleric today, but here we are."
Ho, 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 ho. They all start just laughing profusely, like almost like to the point that they're in pain. They're laughing so hard.
And I'm gonna turn
the token around to show that he was laughing. Just kicked my ass. Thank you for that.
And I'm gonna turn to him
Sorry,
and say,
Pete.
"What are you laughing about, Jacko? I don't know what you do behind closed doors, but your name says it all."
All right, Kote, you're running the voice for Jacko. Give her.
Jacko just goes, "Well, I've spent my entire life in indentured servitude to a noble dragonborn family such as myself to prove myself among my kinfolk. I never thought I would see the day where I ran into a dwarven priest who drove a boat. This is truly something to tell the wife and kids when I get home."
The dwarf steps forward to Jacko and says, if that be the case, I have a gift for you. He reaches into his pocket and takes out a cloth felt and hands it to him.
Jacko high fives him and he goes, "I think we're going to get along just fine. I wish I had something to give you in return, but all of my possessions belong to my host family."
As all my possessions belong to God, and God sees my hand and tells me where to go. Therefore, this will be yours. And he steps back.
What did he get from him?
Just like it's like a cloth. It's a bundled up cloth with a rope around it.
Cool. All right, I'll step back.
All right, hi ho, we're off to where we go. Let's go, dwarf boy.
Okay.
Nah.
So as you can tell, I'm just gonna like DM the next part. And not really fuck with the map too much because there's not really much to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this in open view where we're just going to leave all our tokens there. I'm removing the layer system on it. Bam. All right, you guys just, we're just going to play this open world style.
Okay.
All right, so you can tell that the boat that currently came with the captain on it is still there, and you can still see the captain on there. Locke is down in the building with the dude, and you can kind of see off to the east, right at the edge of the corner, right where my dude is. You can kind of see all the humans are departing, getting on boats to the north and taking off. Like nobody's sticking around.
Nope. See you later, pussies.
Facts.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're playing open world. Scrog's going to walk up to the docks and pull out his fishing pole.
Very good. Do you want to be like here?
I want to be right here.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is for the rest of the day until end of day, you guys are going to basically choose an activity of what you want to do. So, Honky, if you want to spend all your time fishing, at the end we can figure something out. If you guys want to choose what you're doing, feel free. Or if you want to cut it halfway short, just take a turn in between one of the other players. And then when stuff happens, we can roll. And we'll try to make this even for everybody. Alright, so what would you like to do, Ben?
First, I'm just gonna quickly run over to Scrog and say, "Hey, I need that boat deed real quick."
What are you trying to do with
Trust
this boat?
me, I have an idea. I feel
Alright,
like I
trust you.
can barter with the merchant for our ship
I trust
components.
this. Alright. That was 4,000. Alright, if you're gonna try to buy us a ship, I'll chip in 1,000 on this. So I'm gonna give Davos 1,000 gold and the deed.
Okay, I'll buy the ship then at that point. But yeah, I'll just add that. I have an idea for what I'm gonna go do here.
So I figured that the gold could help persuade, because you only have like 2,000 and some change. So
Okay, I wrote down your 1,000 as like your money in my inventory. Okay.
Love it when the story writes itself. Love it when the story writes itself.
So I am now gonna snicker off back through the buildings, and I'm gonna go talk to the merchant in his shop there. Isn't it right here? It was one of these two buildings.
What merchant are you trying to go see?
Is he gone? Are these people that ran the shop still in town?
No, all the houses are empty.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going to fucking look in the merchant shop to see if there's anything left behind.
Okay. I need you to roll an investigation check.
All right, let's do this.
Now, I have a question before you do anything. Would you like to search all of the houses at once and have that be your activity for the day?
Yeah, sure. Because what I was trying to do here was talk to the merchant and see if, since he gave me that invoice, that I needed it for, like, they needed it for the town, I would take those materials instead and give them to the where they build the boats and see if we can get a little discount off our boat because of materials provided.
Okay, so basically from where you are, from right here to here, Ben, this whole area
was the shopping district.
This was hit hardest by the combat. So all of these houses are pretty busted up.
Okay, well, I'll just do a quick sneak through and check it out.
Okay, all right. So Kote, what would you like to do? And then we're going to do it all at once.
Just to be clear, the dwarf is selling the boat, right?
No, he just had the deed.
He just had the deed and he offered to sell it to us for 4,000 GP?
No,
2,000.
He didn't have enough money to buy it himself, and he wants people to go in on it with him.
Okay.
Wait, how much was the boat? I thought it was $4,000.
He changed it to 2Gs because we didn't, like, we had, like, that would be all of our money. If not, like, I don't know.
All right, so
I think we need our bard.
I walk up to Davos and ask him, so what's going on? I think the only way out of here is to buy this fucking boat.
So I'm just checking for materials, thinking we could get a discount or provide materials for building for the city. I'm just checking around these houses as Scrog does a fishing trip.
Who's selling the boat?
Down on the end of the docks, there's the boat merchants.
How many of them are there? I thought everyone is dead but them, right?
Yeah, all of the humans are officially gone.
Like, you see those two little boats down at the bottom? That's where I'm assuming it is.
Have we met them yet?
No.
Okay. Buford's gonna go looking for the boat merchants. He tells his cohorts, hey, fucking Jacko, go check the docks over here or whatever, and fucking Major Domo Dot, go and check the south end.
Alright.
We're all gonna fan out looking for the boat merchant. And then Buford's gonna just head down, you know.
All right,
okay,
so
I'm gonna say, Buford, give me a shout when you need the gold and the deed.
I'll send my most competent assistant to get you.
Okay, so all right, so Honky, what I need you to do is I need you to roll I need you to roll a dexterity check.
Oh, attach a human heart to it.
That was my plan. I was going to take a chunk of human heart and put it on there. Does that make a difference?
Nope. Well, if you want to load the heart, that's cool with me.
Yeah, I just want to rip a chunk of the heart out and like put it on the hook.
Okay. You can just do that. You're an orc. I believe in you.
Heart bait. Oh, dex check. Boom.
Okay, so you reeve back and you just whip this fucking thing out. And just so you know, this fishing pole is like one of the ones that you would use on a boat that have a metal latch to hook on, and you can just wield it willy-nilly because of your size. I just want to point that out to everyone. And he whips it probably 40 or 50 feet out into probably, I would say, this area.
That's
right into the bay.
Right into the bay. Now I need you to...
Oh!
How do you do this again? Here it is.
Strength check for the fish?
Nope.
I'm trying to yank this. I'm gonna eat this bitch up and
fish with dexterity.
All right, roll a strength check.
What would a fish's charisma be?
12.
Fish's charisma.
That's so fucking awesome. I love when shit works out. All right, so
yeah, you get a 2.
You did shitty, but holy fuck, did the fish do shittier?
Yeah.
It's a fish.
Okay,
Know what the fuck
so
it
you
wants
read.
that human heart.
So I need you to make one more strength check, please.
16.
All right, so I'm going to use real world fish to kind of jog your memory about like how big things are, and I'll kind of compare it to something. So you rip back on this fishing pole, it hits straight up into the air, and you can just see a fish explode out of the water like a cannon shot up into the air and lands on the deck right next to you. You just smoked this thing. So this thing is about the size of a tuna.
Nice. It's like an 800-pound fish.
Yeah.
Dude, blast it in the head, bro. Just fucking hit it with a good one. Sock it.
Fishing line.
Huh?
Solid diamond fishing line.
Right.
Now, if you would like to spend your time cleaving it and turning it into morsels, it would take the rest of your turn, or you can cast again.
So I'm going to reach inside the fish because it's dead, right? Like I smoked it.
Well, it's still living. It's kicking.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna javelin it in the face. Kill it.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Right through the eyes.
I'm gonna javelin it in the face.
Scrog, catch a big one.
So I'm gonna take that 17. I'm gonna stab it through the fucking face.
Okay, I consider that a coup de grace shit. Yep.
Javelin's a reach weapon, so he's got to make sure if the fish is still alive, the fish should get an attack of opportunity on Honky when Honky backs up.
All right, no, that's not gonna happen.
Javelin.
The tuna's fighting him.
Am I wrong?
No,
The
you
tuna
are wrong
stands
because
upon
he's
its
standing
fin,
still
starts
at the same time, so he doesn't move at all.
He just stands up. He's a tuna from
Starts
SpongeBob
punching
that
it.
reads the news.
Yeah, exactly. And then you just javelin it through the eyes.
Shut up. And the weather today, Jim, is.
So yeah, like I said,
anyway,
so like I said, you have the choice now that it's dead, whether or not to fillet it or keep casting. So it'll still be there dead, and you can keep casting.
Right.
All right.
But I want to remove the tuna liver out of it because of me being a fisherman. I know that that's one of the best baits to have.
Okay, I want you to roll a dexterity check with advantage for what you just did, the heart thingy or the liver.
So do you toggle advantage at the bottom of the
So
screen?
all you do is click advantage and then roll it, and it takes the highest of the two. All right, so you managed to nail it, and you whip this bitch out into the harbor again. Roll a d20. Roll a dexterity or a strength check.
Okay, here we go.
No.
Oh, I think you're getting a guppy this time.
Okay, so you feel it bite across the edge of the hook, but somehow it wiggles off. All right, so you get one more attempt before the day is over.
Oh, you gotta pull in a big sucker again.
All right. So I've reeled back in, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And there's nothing on the hook.
Nothing on the hook. So we're going to take a chunk of human heart and a fish eyeball and put them on the hook.
Okay, I'll get you to roll advantage.
Dex advantage.
Yes, please.
Ding dong, bing dong.
Okay.
14. That's a 21 on the strength.
Okay, as you whip back, it comes straight out of the water again, exploding like a gunshot. But what's on the edge of the hook, the bait was lost, but you find a pair of iron bindings.
Huh?
It's like handcuffs.
Oh.
No, Eddie Bizzard's not playing with us.
Pulled up some junk, but at
all
least
right.
it's handcuffs.
So, all right, so that's the end. So now what I want you to do in your inventory under items or whatever, where you keep track of shit, I'm going to put you as 120 servings of fish.
Got some sashimi.
And like I said, I don't give a fuck about weight in this. So you can have it on your person if you want.
That's a whole lot of fucking fish.
We're gonna have some nice little hot meals.
Also, like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook up some heart and tuna sandwiches and try to get you guys to eat them.
All right.
Oh, God,
so,
eat some human hearts.
so Cote, I need you to roll a perception check. Okay, I need you to roll another perception check.
Natural 20.
And one
And
more, s'il
huge.
vous plaît.
Absolute boss rolls. Oh my god.
Okay, so these rolls were for the 3 of your reagents. And so what they were able to tell you from scouring over the course of the evening was that most of the houses are empty. The one down to the south where the B and the R, the dude with Locke is down at the bottom. You can tell that all of the access points are by water only. So so they're searching around a little more, and they notice that it's actually an island that you are on. It's not a landmass.
There we go.
Okay, and from what they were able to find is they found the message board, which is right outside the house where Locke is, and they were also able to find that there was a area for a blacksmith. There was an area for a like a map, like a guild hall kind of map thing. I don't know what it's called.
Library or something?
We'll call it a library. We'll say it's a library. And we also have the fast travel or the fast message system at the top left of the city.
Oh, yeah.
No boat merchant?
No boat merchant.
Have we looked at all of the frontage of the dock, or is
You've looked everywhere, so if you have questions, feel free on laying it on me.
No, if we haven't found the boat merchant and we've looked everywhere, then we regroup at the message board, which I'm assuming is here.
Yeah. We'll meet there, talk to the mayor, take a hold of this island. I guess we're gonna own an island now, boys. We're island boys.
We island boys.
Island boy.
Just trying to make it.
All right. Does everybody want to do the same thing? Put your tokens there, and I'll click it also.
Can I roll to search?
Oh yes, no, we have to do that. Okay, Ben. So first thing I need you to do is roll a stealth check.
Ooh, I'm stealthing through the buildings like an animal. Let's go. Brah. 15.
Okay. So when you're going through, just so this is all happening at once, the first couple of houses you go into, you can actually hear some more humans that are leaving out through the north end of the city, and they don't end up hearing you. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to roll an investigation check.
I'm a sneaker. Investigate my ass out. I am 13.
Okay. So whenever you do the first section, all of the burnt houses, you find a total of 37 gold.
Okay.
5 potions, and I'm not going to tell you what they are.
Okay. Because I'm not an alchemist.
A metal chess piece. So iron.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Metal chess piece? Or iron
Chess piece.
chest plate?
Like it's just the chess piece. It's not like the whole getup.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, and you also find 2 rubies.
Oh, Ruby boy. I'm a Ruby boy.
Very good. All right, so I need you now. While you have that there, you have the option of just taking what you want and ending the turn, or keep going.
I am going to I'm gonna try to
Keep searching
check
buildings.
out I'm gonna check out the old library where we got that map.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if anything was left behind or if there's any really old looking books or scrolls.
Okay. So
like ancient
I
shit.
need you to right click on the D10
Okay.
and then click the percentage and then roll it.
What is the D10?
It's
the one beside the D6?
No, it's the D20's on the left.
I got it.
D12, D10. So right click on that.
Absolute trash.
Okay. So in there, you find. So basically, this place got ripped apart by the battle. It's pretty broken up, but there is still quite a bit of stuff in there. So it's 2 floors. On the bottom floor, you're going to notice a lot like bookshelves. And on the top floor, there is little grow beds.
Okay.
Would you like to investigate the fuck out of this place?
Yeah, I want to check under those beds. I want to see if anyone put anything under their mattress.
Okay. Investigate that shit.
Investigation. Oh my lord. I'm not doing so hot today. It's daytime, boys. I don't see very well.
Okay, so you don't find too much, but what you do end up finding is a lot of information on Dragonborns, like the race itself. There's a lot of information about them, and there's also information about the Drow and the Orcs. So it's like, it seems like this is almost the bestiary of the place. Like, you can pretty much go research anything you want about their culture and class system.
Okay, sure. I just gained some more knowledge. That's good.
Okay, and I need you to roll. And I need you to roll one more investigation.
All right, let's do it. Come on.
17.
A little bit better. 17.
Okay, so you find documentation on how to craft cannons.
Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna be sharing some cannon information with our dwarven fella.
Alright, so I'm gonna get you to mark them down as ×3.
Okay, inventory.
Alright, and that's the end of your day.
Cannon blueprints?
Cannon blueprints ×3. Alright, everybody fucking get your tokens, and I'll be over here.
You got time to go use the bathroom?
Yep, if you want to, now'd be the perfect time.
Alright, now we're gonna go smoke a cigarette and use the bathroom.
Alrighty. So, and now when I'm done, I'm just gonna meet the boys down at the quest board and mayor.
There you go. So what do you think so far, Ben?
Oh, good. That's sick. We can do lots of good stuff with this.
That's why when you guys
did something different.
That's why when you guys were screaming that you're leaving the village, I was laughing to myself saying, you're not leaving this village.
Well, it's kind of sick because now we can start to like build up our hub. Like, I think that's really cool. It's a great idea. Slowly build it up, and then I guess we can venture out eventually once we figure out what we want to take as some sort of quest and get a boat going. That'll be cool.
And I figure we have nobody that crafts anything in this campaign. So I was like, I'll craft the fuck out of some stuff.
So when we were talking to Caleb there, is items just like magical items? Like there really is no like better tier of a short sword or a better tier
without
of
magic,
armor,
no.
is there?
Without magic, no.
So it's just like a special item. So like if I was to get a new leather chest piece tunic, it would be like a magic one later on if we get lucky, right? And get something.
No, how it is do you remember how this is just between you and me, and this has got nothing to do with the campaign or anything, so don't tell anybody. But that mace that I had him roll Arcana on,
magic item.
That's probably a magic item.
Yeah, that's it. So they'll just come up as we go if we're lucky or whatever happens.
Yeah, if you guys do a good DC save or something, and I'm able to fucking roll good,
create something up.
Yeah. It's always possible.
So, and then how does armor value even work in this game? Like, do we even have armor value?
Yeah, it's on your character sheet.
Oh yeah, it is, right? Is that your AC?
Yeah, armor class.
Oh, okay. But how do we put that up?
So are you asking? So you're asking what your character does to make that number go up? Is what you're asking me?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me start. Okay, so the first thing is dexterity. That modifier you have is something you add on to your AC. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the first thing. The second thing is the armor piece itself. For example, a chest plate that has +2 AC. So not only are you getting the +2 AC from the chest, you're also getting the +3 AC from the dex. So that's +5. It starts at 10, your AC is 15. So the only way to increase that is either increase the base stat of dexterity or get better armor that have pluses on it.
And then, like what I was saying is on this sheet, we'd be adding the AC if we got a magic chest piece or something. We would add that like ourselves, right? Like
yes, it's all based. Yeah, it's all based on the character's dexterity and the character's armor piece. That's what AC is.
We would do that ourselves, right? Like we would just say +2 at the end. Because, like, I don't think you can change the number.
It'll all get automatically updated with the items you're wearing. So, in this program specifically, but if we were playing paperback, it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah, okay. Because I look at my inventory and then I see leather, right? Leather chest piece.
Yeah, so the leather chest piece, if you look in the PHB, has all the stats you need.
Oh, yeah, it does say here, AC base 11. Okay. So, is there any way to actually find an item?
Like, what do you mean? Like, actively search for one in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
No, I mean, like, can you look through, like, since you have all the books activated, can you actually look at all of the weapons and armor and shit?
Well, yeah, but I also have the PHB right next to me, so I could look at it.
Yeah, I should look through that at some point. But yeah, that's up to you. Like, I'm not going to be finding a certain piece of armor, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you never know. It could happen. That's the thing. It all depends on what I roll.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. I just didn't know how it worked.
Sometimes when the dice are hot, you guys start rolling like shit, but for the rewards, I start rolling awesome. So it's kind of like it counterbalances itself, kind of.
Yeah, I know. I saw that there because I rolled like a fucking 9 or something.
Because usually the way I do it is the way I usually do it is if somebody gets into a fight and you guys stomp them, your reward is probably going to be smaller than what it was if you guys barely got through it by the skin of your teeth. Like, you know,
it makes sense. Like that fox demon at the beginning. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You should have died, just so you know.
Yeah, that was terrifying. Actually, I got hit once, I was like, "Oh, it's only a 2 hit to death."
Does the fox say, "I'm a little bitch and I die in one hit"?
That was hilarious.
I am going to mention this. I am going to mention this because it's part of the story, even though we all may have forgotten. But there was still a whole other location in that temple that you guys didn't explore too at the start of the game.
That's what I said. Like, we're gonna have to go back there, but like, I'm terrified. Like, I think I'm gonna farm some boars and level up. You know, not legit farm boars, but you know what I mean.
All right. So the only thing is that this place is an island, so it's got no forest. So if you're going to be hunting shit, it's got to be somewhere else.
Oh no! I'm just fucking around. Like,
I completely agree with you.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to go on another quest here. We'll have to figure out a quest here. Get a quest from the board once everybody's back, and get a boat if we can get a boat.
So
you said there's a landmass to the east.
There's one. There's one to the north and one to the east.
Okay, so if we do get a boat, we gotta decide. But I guess we'll see where our quest takes us. Because I also have a scroll map, so we'll have to whip that out once we decide to leave and see if it can take us anywhere. Because I think did Honky get a map that was for the east? I think he got a map that was for the beginning of the east continent, right?
Sorry, my head just imploded. Ask that question again.
I think Honky got a map that was for the continent on the east.
Yes.
Okay, so if we end up going there, we'll know a little bit of where to go. And then you'll have do you have a new map for us yet?
No.
Or any quest figured out?
Absolutely not. We're all playing.
Oh.
Today was 100% by the seat of my pants.
Yeah, it's all good. I just want to do another map. It's going to be sick because this has actually been really fun.
Of level 1 encounter creatures to roll into the town and attack us randomly.
Sorry?
Or we
just roll an encounter from the monster manual of just random creatures to come into a town and attack us. Like an appropriate level 1 encounter. If you don't have anything planned, that'd be fucking hilarious.
It'd be fun to do a little fight.
Kobolds attack the town. Why?
But we just gotta talk to the mayor. We gotta talk to the mayor first, get a hold of this town, and then something. Stab something in the freaking jugular. Stab it and jug it. Davos, stab it and jug it. Get tossed by Scrog up into the air. Have Buford say some smart ass thing as I stab it and jug it. I can't believe I fucked myself over so bad on that. The banister, the balcony. Holy shit. Drop ball bearings everywhere. Have Vaseline hands as I'm on the eavesdrop. Like, I almost ate shit 3 times. I would have actually fucked myself up. Just this little black guy falls from the roof, breaks his leg on the ground. Just screaming in the raining mud, just like, boys, help me. Holy fuck.
D&D is fun.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what the funny thing is? I'm just glad you guys are having fun without as much combat as I normally would put into one of these.
Well, it's if we do one combat a session, it's fun, but it's nice to roleplay and figure shit out. Like you said, we're kind of writing it ourselves because we're just doing shit that's popping other things up. We just don't want to get too complicated with it where you're just
exactly.
You know what I mean? This item, this item, this item, and then you're I don't know what the fuck's even happening.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna have to, at some point, we're gonna have to find somebody that's knowledgeable about artifacts. We're gonna have to find a museum or something in a bigger town or city or some shit at some point. That's the only way we're gonna probably get information on that Cthulhu artifact. And or go back to that dungeon and try to complete it, but I don't know if that's gonna go down right now.
Gotcha.
I hope there's some sort of cultists involved. Can't wait to shank some cultists up. And I'd really like to get a cultist robe and us all dress up. Can you imagine a dragonborn, an orc, and a dark elf and a dwarf in cloaks, coming into a cult and trying to deceive them. And then they catch us eyes wide shut and we're holy fuck, and they're take off your robes, and then we're just we're about to fuck these cultists up.
I would love to see you run a campaign, Ben. You'd make a fun one.
I will definitely eventually. I think it's really good to learn from you here, though. There's lots of tools in this that seem definitely complicated. I could write one with you one time. That would be fun.
That would be awesome.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, because the first session was completely 100% written. Second one was half written. Third one was fully written. And then this one is just completely random.
Yeah, that last one was incredibly fun, Sean. In the city, fucking buildings burning, archers popping out, witch bolts going off, blasting buildings.
Kote telling a guy to fuck off with his mind was probably the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, and like Scrog capturing one of the dudes and basically being like, "You're not fucking leaving. I'm gonna take all your shit."
And then he cleaves a dude in half. It's like, yep.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then how was that you, Kote, or was that Calum who was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have taken a step forward," and then that guy AoE'd both of you?
Yeah.
Might have been
Yeah.
Calum.
That's so funny though. He's like, "Why did I step forward?" and then just gets AoE'd. And then Locke jumps or gets knocked into the water, and I'm like, "Peace out, boys! Just dive in." Just like, the bitch is dying. I can't help let none of my hoes die. I gotta keep my pimp game strong.
And there
That's my
really
bottom bitch right
and
there.
there really hasn't been anything said that requires too much explanation to Calum either. Like, we haven't really done much, but it seems like we've roleplayed the fuck out of it. So it's fun nonetheless, and that's what I like. So
Well, it's made an environment for the town and story, and like who these characters are. Like Pearman is fucking hilarious.
You know who I based it off of? Do you remember the movie Demolition Man with fucking Sylvester Stallone?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
I'm gonna post a picture of what this fucker looks like. And
okay. Dude, I can picture it already. Just like a waddler. Just a straight, like, big assed boy. Okay, Kote, that thing you posted, that guy is like on drugs for sure.
Kenny Millions? Oh, dude.
Dude, like, what the absolute fuck
He's
is
a
he doing?
fucking genius.
Like,
What up, what up?
Yola.
okay, I'm trying to find a picture of what the barreled ass dude looks like. So
That's
just
hilarious.
give me a moment.
Yeah, wow, we got this interaction from this pear-shaped fucking plum man who's just fat, big body boy. And he like comes up and he's like, "I'm the caretaker of this town and shit." And he's like, "All the humans have left because we kicked the absolute shit out of them and they're all leaving." And then he's like, "We need a new mayor, basically. So we're gonna like take control of this city." But he's like, "Come meet me at the mayor's house," and like waddles off all pear-assed out of there. And now we're just going to chat with him, see what's up.
Nice.
It's gonna be pretty cool though. I think that's a good addition. We're gonna like take control of this city and have like a blacksmithing hub and like fast travel location sort of thing, and like or like mail center, and hopefully some shops, and start to get some people up in this town, gain some influence in the land.
But who's gonna take care of the town while you're gone?
Buford has 3 dragonborn
They're called
indentured slaves.
They're reagents. They're like royal. They serve the royal bloodline.
Yeah, and he's like royalty, so
Oh,
they're
I see.
gonna. I think they're gonna chill
like
at
some
our hub and help.
Game of Thrones type shit.
Yeah, this is pretty dope. It's actually sick, like how our
They're
characters like.
fucking
Or Pickle Throne
retainers. They're not
type shit.
reagents, they're retainers or whatever you want to call
It's
them.
awesome though that they have a hub to like chill at. So when we come back with our ship, hopefully we don't get krakened and have to repair our ship. But you know, Scylla comes up and just fucking dog biting the shit out of our ship.
Dude, I just went to the Arbor Lake School.
Okay,
Hill,
here's what he looks like, boys.
shredding a boat on the snowboard.
Oh really?
So tired.
Oh, this
Made me
guy.
Made me realize how out of shape I am.
This is the guy. This is what he
yeah.
looks like.
Okay, this is hilarious. He's like, "Hello." He's like, "I am the caretaker." This guy
So
better
hypocrite.
not ever try to deceive us. If he tries to deceive us, I'm gonna have to I'll have to rogue his ass up. He looks like he could be a little bit untrustworthy, but he's got this jolly ass voice and everything, so who knows?
All right, we're just waiting on Honky. If anybody wants to get coffee or fucking do anything, now's the time.
No worries.
Who are we waiting for?
So,
Honky.
Honky.
Oh, I thought he was back.
No, that's Lyle. Lyle just popped in. Our buddy.
Lyle, spend $30 on this
Hello,
game.
friend.
Spend $30 on this. Come play D&D.
Well, I guess I could roll up a dude.
I literally just spent all of my money on paying half of my credit card bill off.
Oh, how much was
And
it?
you got another half.
Left is a pretty grim.
How much was it, Lyle? 1,000?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
now you
a
gotta
$1,000
pay.
debt is like shit. You gotta deal with
I mean,
immediately.
no, I had total 1,000 and I still have 500 to pay. Because I just
Oh, okay.
fucking paid my rent for $500. So
Man, money disappears quick.
wrecked.
Oh, yeah.
Wrecked, boys. Wrecked.
Holy fucking shit, man.
And my
Getting me a place
dumbass
for
thought it would be
$500
fun
a
to
month.
go to a
Holy
hill and
shit.
snowboard, and oh my god, I'm out of shape, boys. I'm out of shape.
Yeah, we're gonna all be destroyed after we go snowboarding the first time this year. Holy hell. It's gonna be good, though.
So much easier when there's a chairlift.
I want to be that.
Cote, you're just really quiet. Sorry, dude. Like, I don't think anybody
No,
can
I'm
actually
good.
hear you talk.
When I climb the fucking stairs, I'm winded. Like, I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Oh man, after snowboarding, like you are the next day, you're like sore on every muscle of your body. It's like
I
actually.
carry a load of firewood into the house. I can't move for a week.
Holy fuck! I can't wait though. I just like that burn and pain everywhere. It's like every way you move, you sit down on the toilet, and you're like, oh my god.
I could help you with that. It's called a branding iron.
Just right to the ass, like Bam Margera, just a dick branded on your ass. Like I can't believe he did that.
Somebody posted the fucking video of him getting slapped with the giant hand yesterday to Reddit. I forgot how fucking funny that is.
Holy fuck!
With the flour bags on it, I fucking dead every time I watch that.
Dude, the jackass that's coming out might be pretty funny.
Full of stuff.
I almost think it was
No
viral
idea what's
marketing for the new Jackass that they released that, and it's all fucking viral again.
It sucks though that Bam Margera got kicked off by the director because he was being an asshole.
He kicked himself off, man. That guy's gonna be dead in 5 years.
Yeah,
He's
well,
fucked.
yeah, but I could kind of see his best friend fucking died by being an idiot, and now he's just probably lost in life after that.
Oh sure, nobody's judging him. It's just he's fucking oof.
Yeah, he might just let it go.
Hopefully he gets clean, but he's fucking I don't know, dude.
Yeah, and he like gained a lot of weight, you can see and shit. It's like, oh no. Fucking so Sean, what are gemstones in D&D again? Like rubies and shit? There was something to do with diamonds earlier that we were talking about, but I can't remember.
I don't know. Did we write it as notes?
I don't think I did, but can you use them for crafting or something?
You possibly. I don't know. I would imagine there's something in the PHP in regards to it.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up on the computer because I don't want to pull the book out, but let's see. Gemstones are small pieces of mineral, crystal, or similar hard substances prized for their appearance and rarity. Is that literally all it says? Oh no, characteristics, value. Even the least valuable semi-precious gemstones are worth around 10 gold pieces. The most priceless of gemstones are worth as much as 1 million gold pieces, although these are exceedingly rare and most adventurers will go their entire career without ever finding one. Gemstones are traditionally divided into 4 categories which determine their value. Ornamental stones, such as malachite, lapis lazuli, worth around 10 gold pieces. Semi-precious, as onyx moonstone, worth 50 gold. Fancy stones such as amethyst topaz, worth around 100 gold pieces, and true gemstones such as emerald and diamond, worth upwards of 1,000 gold pieces. Fancy stones are further divided into fancy, worth around 100 gold pieces, and precious, worth for 500, and worth around 1,000, and jewels worth 5,000 or more. Okay.
What is rubies on there?
So rubies, I think, would be under amethyst and topaz, or true gemstones, emerald, diamond, ruby, sapphire.
I'm gonna put it in with the diamonds and the rubies. Yeah, diamond and rubies.
Yeah, so they're
right.
upwards of 1,000, but
Okay.
those are categorized into 100 gold, 500 gold, 1,000, or 5,000.
We're gonna do
depending on
the
its
lowest one.
size.
Yeah, the lowest
So
one.
100 gold piece. Yeah, 100 gold piece rubies.
But just remember, they're also used as crafting components for spells.
Yeah. Okay. That's good though. That makes sense. So it's like as we go on, we'll maybe find like a bigger of a gemstone, or that's cool. End game, you find like legit like full size ruby or full size diamond. You're just like, fuck yeah. Gemstones are weighted in carats, with most weighing only 1 or 2 carats. An exceedingly rare few weigh as much as 1,000 carats. Yeah, that's crazy. The cheapest ornamental stones, such as obsidian, are worth 10 gold piece per carat, while valuable gemstones such as diamond and ruby are worth 200 golds per carat. So should I do like half a carat, or should I do 1 carat?
I don't care. Like
Yeah, whatever, right?
it's worth what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't sweat the small stuff.
No, yeah, it's just cool to like look at what they have, because you could make this so complicated. Like, God, it could be insane if you were a GM and wanted to put like fucking 1,000 hours into a campaign, but it's like, holy shit.
Well, the great thing is like if one of you decides to like open up a shop, like that would be fucking hilarious. Like I was thinking the other while, I was like, what could I do to make this city interesting? And I was like, well, how about 100% customization for whatever the characters want it to be? And I was like, how can we fit this into the story?
Dude, I would definitely be down to be a jewel kind of crafter person and jewel cutter and shop
Nope,
selling.
not allowed.
Why not? Because we have. You're not even in here, Lyle. But the
Wait,
dwarf,
what?
if he's a crafter and a blacksmith, that's sick. Because then I could be jewel crafter. Fucking get some slots in some gear. Get some gems slotted. Oh yeah, so it has all the gems, Sean.
Nice.
There's alamandine, alastone, alexandrite, amber,
I wonder if
fucking
I wonder if adamantine's on there, and vibranium and unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
You remember unobtainium, the fucking metal they're looking for in Avatar?
It's like... Yeah, that's so ridiculous what it's called. Oh, black! You can get a black pearl. Oh my god, we have to have a fucking Pirates of the Caribbean quest. Get the black pearl. Dude, we gotta have a fucking ship battle.
I am Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, dude, we gotta have a ship battle and take the black pearl. This time it's not the boat. He actually has a black pearl around his neck. We're like, I'm gonna fucking steal your fucking... Holy shit, there's black sapphire? Oh, dude, that's what... Followers of drow deities believe that finding this gemstone is a sign of their favor. Ooh, black sapphire.
Alright, where the fuck is Honky?
That's the name
Rainbow
of the stripper that gave me the class.
Extraction.
If he's not back soon, I'm gonna let you sub in for him, Lyle.
Yeah, I get sick of waiting for him.
I'm too exhausted to do anything.
Alright, we're gonna play this as is then. Fuck it, let's just keep going.
Fucking disabled. Yeah.
We're like honky long fucking wait.
Honky lonky.
All right. Anyways, so we're all in the establishment now. You can kind of see. What did I name him? Crix.
Pet.
Crix is right over here. He's the chubby guy, and he's talking to Locke. As you guys enter the building, Locke steps forward to the group and says, "So I've been able to gather a little bit more information about what's going on. So it seems that the infrastructure of the city itself can be easily sustained for an amount of gold. It would be in our best interest to stay here and try to fix this place up. But the only issue is that there's an island to the north and an island to the east, and they are not friendly territory. So we must be careful and not draw too much attention to ourselves." The captain enters in behind you and says, "Locke, it's time to go. It's this time for us to take our leave." And she steps towards you, Davos, and she says, "If you need somebody for security, say it now. When you own this city, if I have a reason to stay, I can stay, but I have to leave with him." And the captain steps forward and says, "But you're part of our royal family. You have to stay with us." And then there's going to be a date, and then there's going to be a date. Okay. And they get into a little argument, and Locke steps forward to you again, Ben, and says, "Give me a reason to stay, my love."
All right. I'm gonna tell the captain that she's my first mate now, buddy, and I'm gonna give him an intimidation roll.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm intimidating the piss out of him. Where is intimidate? Let's
You're just a
go.
little shit disturber, aren't you? A little shit disturber, Ben.
15. So he takes a couple of steps back. Funny. All right, he takes a couple of steps back and just begrudgingly goes into the corner.
I'm gonna follow him into the corner and tell him that I'm also gonna find all those cards your brother lost, and when I see your face again, I'm gonna kick the shit out of your ass at cards, bro.
Aggressive.
Okay, he just kind of, he acknowledges your statement, all being in a very non-threatening way, just kind of starts looking at the floor and has a seat in a chair in the corner.
Yeah, that's right. And then I walk over to Locke and say, "You're with me now."
All right. All right, so who wants to take the lead here and talk to this guy?
Sure.
Cote, do you want to run the convo for a moment?
I'm Buford's more interested in Locke and how he can find the fucking dude that the dwarf's trying to buy the boat from.
So are you saying that, or?
It should be known, generally speaking. But,
I'm gonna say to Buford that.
Okay, you talk in third person and it confuses me.
Well, Buford's not saying anything because that's
okay. I understand.
That's
okay,
what I'm saying about what he's thinking. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell over to Buford that we can share Locke if you're interested, and we can run a train on her, boys. Yeehaw! I'm gonna smack Locke's ass.
So I'm gonna look at Locke.
Hold on.
Well, I saved this chick.
Okay,
She was drowning.
so she takes a little bit of offense to what you say, and then smacks you in the kind of like in like the shoulder very hard, and you take 3 points of fucking unarmed damage.
Oh, okay.
But she giggles at the same time.
Okay. Wow.
So it's
oh yeah, I'm a little guy, so I just get wrecked.
Yeah, it's not it's non-lethal damage, so you don't even have to write it down.
Alright, Buford's just gonna stare at them, shake his head like he has nothing to do with this, then immediately walk over to who's letter A?
That is the captain. Letter B is Locke.
Yeah. he's walking over to letter A.
Okay.
So Captain, I know that this Locke character seems to be taking the attention of the whole room, but I was hoping you could help me lock on to the gentleman trying to sell the boat, because there seems to be a dwarf over there looking to buy a boat.
So right behind you, you can kind of see the gentleman kind of sneaks into the conversation like he was almost eavesdropping.
Oh, hello, very large man.
Says, yes, sir. Just so you know, hold on. This is items, not images. Bam. Okay, so he says, yes, sir. I realize I am quite podgy, but my name is Crix, if you would so kindly address me as. And he steps forward towards the captain and says, we are interested in a business arrangement. What would you say, sir? And the captain says, what's in it for me? And Crix takes a step back and steps forward as, well, I'm sure this place will need supplies, so perhaps for a portion of the city we could kind of come to an arrangement. He says, maybe? He kind of just shrugs his shoulders and says, I was not supposed to be in the area too long. We are being hunted by somebody, but for the right price, I believe we can. And then Crix takes a step to the right and addresses you, Buford, and says, we are still required time to be able to figure out what to do with the city, but we need a consensus vote. I have a ledger at the back end of the room with all of the prices listed to get this city back into proper order.
Listen, Crix, where's the boat?
You ask Chris, where's the boat? Okay, he says,
In a way that I'm sick of listening to him pussyfoot around my question.
Oh my.
Okay, so he says, well, the reason being is that we only have one boat in the Isles, but it is for sale, perhaps. Do you have the funds to be able to procure it?
And then I walk over.
Trying to purchase.
I walk over singing, he's got those apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Look at this pear man.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Where is it?
Well, hello there, Tickler.
Okay, so you sing very badly as you walk up to him, but
yes,
but as perceived by Edmund kicks into a jaunty little fucking solo on the guitar as you're singing it to kind of make you look a little more cooler than you were.
Mission failed. Look at him.
Just straight fucking with this guy with his big ass.
Buford will put on his best pirate voice and say, I'll need 3 ships and 50 stout men. We'll sail around the Horn and return with spices and silk, the likes of which ye have never seen.
Okay, Crix says, that sounds like a very good plan, but we only have the one ship.
All right, bro, I'm pulling the deed out.
So,
and I'm going to ask this motherfucker how much.
Okay, so he takes a step back towards the ledger and he opens the ledger and begins to read it. It says, the ship itself is 2,000. If we can provide those funds, I can redistribute the wealth back into the city.
All right.
Buford's going to walk up to him and be like, tell you what, sir, I'll cut you a deal. We're an experienced party of adventurers. This boat is basically a money-making machine sitting vacant in your dock. If you would allow us use of this boat, we can very easily scour the immediate area and use it for... if you'd let us use this boat for transportation, we could procure the bounty of the land and seas and return them to the commune in order to assist with the rebuilding efforts. I assure you this is a service that will benefit you most greatly than anyone, and I offer it with great hesitancy. But unfortunately, it's our only way to get a boat, and we don't have any money. But understand that I'm losing on the deal. Another reference no one will get.
Okay, roll a persuasion.
Another fucking that's an Are You Afraid of the Dark reference, by the way. I'm losing on the deal.
Jedi mind trick.
No,
just like
accent on the dough. So yeah, okay. So let us have this boat.
Like Nickelodeon's Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes.
I love that show.
We will return with the likes, spices and silk, the likes which ye have never seen. All right. Let's get me a
Persuasion
reference, by the way. Okay.
What is happening right now? Can you roll some dice?
I think he just got a little bit lost in the sauce right there.
Oh, boom.
Okay, so the persuasion skill, so...
whatever circumstantial bonus comes from Caleb playing a song, too.
We'll say it's persuasion. Or no, his whatever his little ability is. Okay, so he takes a step back and forward and says, well, the less I take, the less I can play into the city. But I will require something from you as well. Today, there stands nobody in the city to protect it. I will give you the ship, but I require something in return, being funds to procure security for the city. I believe 400 gold would be suffice.
Okay, we got this.
Breaking eye contact, just takes it out of his pouch and puts it in his hand.
Okay, so minus
Mike drops it into his hand.
Okay, so you remove the gold from your funds, and then in notes, I want you to write that down.
Oh fuck! For some reason, my treasure's down to 5 GP, and I don't know why. How much did we just get?
You should have 850 in total.
Yeah. So just go with 850. So wait, I'll remove 100. Honky will remove 100. We'll all remove 100.
No, I just paid him.
Okay, you pay him. Okay. If you need money, just let me know. Yeah, I'll give you your money back, Honky.
So are we just gonna meta that we split it?
Yeah. So
let's just split it.
Yeah. So and also in notes, I need you to open up a notepad and write town security and the price you've paid. So at the top of it would be like city recruitment, and then below it put town guards times 10.
Well, I'm gonna put the notes page in my character sheet.
All right. Hey, whatever happened to those other 2 idiots? The 2 idiots that the fucking dwarf guy brought back.
They got on a boat and took off.
Oh.
Okay, I am going to also hand him another 250 gold piece to put towards the town.
Okay, and he says, thank you very much, my friend. This will also be a procurement of items we need to rebuild the living district.
Okay, sick. I want to get them shops running.
Yeah, this is the living district. This is where people would live. So I'm going to call that being the top right area of the town.
Nice.
Because Scrog doesn't have a hometown, because I'm completely mercenary and I walked away from my village and everything about my life.
I'm going to put this in notes.
Yeah. I'm asked Davos to donate my $1,000 that I've given.
For the boat?
No, for provisions for the town.
Provisions for the town. Very good.
This is our town, right?
So he takes a step back, he reads through the ledger, and he comes over to you and says, a donation could be made, but I have an idea. Over on the north end of town, there is a building that can be transformed into a place of mead and entertainment. Perhaps you would like to put your money in towards that.
Grog raises an eyebrow.
It's a good idea. You can make a lot of funds out of it. Your return would probably be great.
Okay,
and he says,
just put in residential district, and then under town, I'll put in
10 houses. 10 houses. 10 houses. 10 occupancy. Okay. So it tells you how many people can live in that district. And we're going to put 10.
So we brought in 10 people, and we built houses for them.
Okay, so Honky, do you know up at the very north end of the building, or north end of town? Can you look up there for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that first house on the very top is where the letter delivering service is.
And shape or the square one across the road?
The one that's all by itself across the road next to the trees. So to the south of this, on the left-hand side, the building that's directly next to us, or the next in line on the edge of town. So follow the left-hand side of the map directly south, and that first house is going to be where the restaurant is, or / inn feeding tavern. Yeah.
Tavern pub hall. I put it in the
Okay.
What? I thought it was a whorehouse.
Bro, we are totally. I thought we were doing a brothel inn.
It's whatever you want it to be, dude. It's whatever you want it to be.
Bet we are doing a venue and a brothel and a bar and a restaurant. Like it's gonna be like a pub and a venue. And a
So let me ask this: is it
pub hall brothel?
But okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah, it's in the notes and it's public. So 1,000 gold piece. Beside that, I put 10 residential house district, 250 gold.
All right, and you still need the 2,000 for the boat.
I have the boat.
You bought the boat
have the boat.
with the $2,000.
Well, we gave him 400 to use it for now, but we'll pay for it later because we're gonna use
Oh yeah, that's right. No, that was role played that way. Yeah. Okay, I remember
but
now.
We'll pay for it later to own it for sure.
Okay.
Right.
So the where is he? Okay, now the guy walks up to the group. Crix walks up to the group and says, "Now, in regards to the boat, one of you, whoever it may be, can choose to be captain."
Oh, we're gonna have to get.
Now, there is a couple of ways we could do this. You could just discuss it amongst yourselves, or we could have a mock battle to see who claims prize over the captain of this ship.
I'm gonna start chanting and banging my fist and going, "Scrog, scrog, scrog, scrog."
This isn't even a battle.
You're asking us to fight each other.
No, I'm saying there's multiple.
To be captain.
The question is of multiple choice. You may choose to decide amongst yourself, or by law, you may issue a fight amongst yourselves in non-lethal combat to see who can take control of this ship.
How long do you get the boat for?
It's basically it's owned. Think of the boat as owned by the town.
Yeah, and we own the
we
own the town. So, but we'll pay for it so we can own it and take it way out of here eventually. But we'll probably go to the other island and come back to our hub.
What is this, communism?
I want Scrog to be captain, and so he can fish off of the front bow like from fucking Titanic, where he's hanging out right at the front, like just fishing while it's sailing.
So
Eddie Bizzard out there as the fucking.
Okay, so that's okay. So do you guys want to hold it as a vote, or do you guys want to duke it out?
I don't know.
So far, I hear 2 votes for Scrog because Scrog's not going to vote for anybody else but himself.
Okay, so 2 votes for Scrog.
Cote, did you want to be acting mayor? I think you should do that because you're royalty.
Suggesting that he be the one to captain the ship. I ask the room.
Capitan Scrog. Capitan.
Well, if it's going to require that I cast off my veneer of nobility to prevent that we end up with Captain Scrog, then so be it. He throws the cape to the floor and stands up proudly.
Okay, Locke takes a step forward. I vote for my suite. And Calum will vote for Buford. Alright, so it looks like the vote has passed. But then the dwarf sets forward, says, "Well, if I be interested in this shite, then I will cast my vote as well." And he votes for the short fella.
Oh my god, everybody's got a vote.
Gonna ask the dwarf, so are you an actual captain, or do you just
want
to
wait,
buy a
he's
boat?
The seafarer. The dwarf is the fucker who knows how to sail a boat.
So Buford's asking this to the dwarf.
And what's he asking, sorry?
Hey, dwarf, aren't you an actual captain, or are you just looking to buy a boat?
Says, I have the experience of the seas, but I would probably be a better first mate.
Oh, dude, it's Scrog.
We're going to go and rustle up a bunch of money for this town so that we can have use of the boat. We have some unfinished business to take care of. You should probably come.
He takes a step back. He ponders.
Yeah, probably.
We'll give you a cut of the shit.
We're going to cut some rope in the forest, dwarf. Come with me.
He says, he walks up to you, Buford, and he says, The situation sounds agreeable, but I might make a request. There is a small island to the east before we get to the great landmass I must visit before year's end. Would you promise to allow me to proceed there?
Not a big deal.
It's like we're going.
So it is currently early spring. So we got lots of time.
All right, well.
All right. So he says, he walks over and he says, although the bets have been made, I believe that there is a victor here. And he takes a step back and sits down on his chair, referring to Scrog.
Okay, Captain Scrog.
Where is Scrog?
So
where is he on the map?
Scrog's up there paying
Buford
for
makes his
hookers.
intentions clear that he will fight Scrog in battle.
Oh, there he is.
By such an uncivilized piece of barbarian filth.
Rude.
Yeah.
Well, that is why you're Mayor Buford.
This abomination doesn't have the skills to be leader.
That's what makes it fun.
Leave the barbarians to their drink-sodden ways and...
Nothing's better than a drunken sailor, Buford.
Locke steps in and interjects. Locke looks to you, Buford, and says, I have a request. I began my career as security. Please allow me to do as such. May I be a member of your town's security?
Who does he ask this?
You.
Oh.
Because she seems to think you're the one in charge.
And your first task is to speak to this barbarian abomination over here and ask him, because he doesn't seem to understand, would you wear a shoe on your head? The shoe goes on the foot.
She walks over.
Okay.
She doesn't see a shoe and looks at you in confusion and just gives the shrug. She gives the shrug emoji.
Buford communicates the metaphor telepathically in a languageless gesture of perfect understanding, which goes beyond the boundaries of communication and can only result in a message being received, and tells this Locke that this barbarian thinks he can captain the ship and run our crew, and it's complete nonsense. His role is to cut, hack, and slash, not to think.
Dude, he's smart as fuck. Remember, he's the smart-ass orc barbarian.
Right. But because of Buford's fucking nobility, he thinks he's better than everybody.
Yeah, he's a dirty, rotten scoundrel.
Yeah, and I'm just a fucking piece of shit fucking orc. You know what I mean? Like, I am literally like a lowly class fucking person who has broken away and educated myself outside of the orc community.
Buford starts looking around at everyone and says, it's not to slight this fine individual's more finer and refined points, but as I said, the shoe goes on the foot. You wouldn't ask a fucking reindeer to climb a tree.
Everybody roll a perception check.
This man is a killing machine and should be allowed to express his talents in the most pleasing of aptitudes. Roll a what check?
Perception.
Oh, I can't see shit in the daytime. I keep rolling like shit, and I think it's awesome for roleplay.
It's cool though, Davos, because we have this unspoken like bromance, and like I can see everything.
Yeah, exactly. I just like use you as my eyes. You're like my seeing eye orc in the daytime. And then at night, I'm like, yo, I can see this, Scrog. Fucking throw your javelin. 11 o'clock.
All right.
Just spears a guy to a tree.
So as everybody is arguing in amongst themselves, Scrog, you're the only one that noticed Locke is standing near the exit, and she's like, "This is fucked. I'm out." And she just walks. And she just walks outside.
You're such a fucked party. It's hilarious.
So, Honky, you're able to see Locke outside. She's just standing outside with her back against the wall.
Oh, back against the wall. Oh, if I was the bard, I'd be singing some fucking Cage the Elephant right now. Just like,
I can ride a bike with a handlebar.
So now the dwarf comes over and has a look at the ledger and says, "Maybe I might be able to assist." And then
what's he got?
He drops 750 gold. And the house the house that's directly to the southeast, the small hutch, the one right before it is an L-shaped building, and he's gonna turn that into a church.
Okay, the little one.
The L-shaped one next to the little one.
Okay.
Scrog
Where's
chuckles.
what? So Sean, where can he make a smithy eventually? Which building will that be?
No idea.
Okay. I want that motherfucker hammer and ore.
And he steps forward and he tells Crix, I'm creating a church in the south end of the town, and I'm going to use it to heal the sick and cure the diseased. And Crix says, "Oh, a noble effort. Didn't know we needed one here with nobody here, but I guess that's fine." And then you see the dwarf go back to the corner and sit down.
I'm gonna yell across the room, you better not be helping any elves.
Who's Finnick?
What's that?
Who's Finnick de Saw?
That's the dwarf.
The dwarf.
Oh, okay. We have a person for him now. Okay.
Yeah, because he's Sean's character. So he's gonna be in our party now. Sean's gonna play with us.
I thought a lot of the things he was saying made so much sense. I was like, yeah, that sounds like Sean's character. Like, I don't know if I should be mean to this guy or not. The guy's totally going to intimidate you out of more shit.
You could no, seriously, feel free to role play as you see fit.
Well, I know where I'm about to roleplay at right now. I'm just waiting to see where everybody else goes.
Okay, so as this is happening, the reagents approach you, Kote, and they're asking what your bidding is. What should they do?
I don't understand.
What is your bidding, my sire?
I don't understand why we can't just get on the fucking boat and go back to the place where Buddy.
Well, let's check out the quest board.
These guys, they're killing me. Tell you what, guys, let's sit down and have a couple games of fucking Wizard's chess while these guys sort out all their shit. So we sit down and start doing round robin chess.
Hey, man, wouldn't you just try to fight me?
Yeah, but you didn't say anything, so I'm assuming you
That's
gave up.
because everybody else interrupted it. Trust me, I am 100% ready to like backhand you into next week.
All right, DM, fix this.
Nope.
Okay, well, if the orcs are there waiting to fight me, then my cohorts ask me what they're supposed to do. I don't tell them to go and play chess with me. Hey guys, I think this guy might be stubborn and might have to put him in his place real quick. So if you guys could if you guys could do some kind of human pyramid cheerleading shit, it would really help me out a lot.
Oh my god.
And then they start going like, rah, 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 go team. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Alright.
Buford, he's our boy. If he can't do it, no one will.
Come on, until that.
And then I'm gonna say, hey Jacko, you can't do shit. All you do is just jack off, bro. Mr. Jacko.
Oh my.
All of you.
Looks
Yeah,
confused.
if Buford sees Scrog advancing on him to enter melee range, he is going to step back because he does not want to fight right now.
I want to fight this Jacko
He's still
guy at some
determining
point.
whether Scrog is agreed to the fight and is readying himself for the barbarian to charge him.
Well, I'm going to, because we're all like sitting, right? Like we were all sitting and discussing this. So I'm going, and you stood up and like removed your cape to like announce this.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to stand up and remove my fucking sheath in my belt for my fucking sword. You know what I mean? I'm going to take it off and sit in the chair.
Buford's gonna put his hands in front of his body and clasp them together and say, Scrog, listen to me, my friend. You have delusions of grandeur. You're a fine warrior. I've never seen anyone hack people to bits as efficiently as you, but it's not in your nature to lead a crew. I think you know this. Please do the right thing and allow me to lead us into our next adventure.
All right, roll a persuasion.
I know that you'll be more effective as a bloodshedder, and I certainly know it won't be your own. Ha 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 ha.
You a winner. Ha ha ha.
Oh, it was almost 14.
I can't wait to have Scrog, the drunken sailor
He
captain
is an
here.
orc. How much resistance could he really have?
What is it on, though, is the question. Charisma?
He's got me.
Oh, fuck, I guess so. All right,
I'll
so...
be right back. I gotta give hugs and kisses goodnight. But yeah, play this out. I'll be right back.
All right, so we'll say he calmly goes back to the wall and things seem to be defused.
Buford pats him on the back in a show of genuine affection.
All right, so the captain and the first mate have both gone outside and they're speaking together.
Okay.
Crick says, well, the boat is to the north end of the village, and if you want to take it, feel free. Just bring it back in one piece, please.
Cool. Has anyone looked at the notice board?
Boy. Okay, I have irritable as one of my things in my my fucking my whatever it's called. Fuck, where is that again?
Irritable.
Yeah, my personality traits. One of them's irritable, so I'm getting a little bit fucking irritated here, and I'm going out to the quest board.
Okay. So as you look at the quest board, it's fairly big. There's not a lot of papers attached to it. There's only 2 papers that you can see attached to this thing. One of them states that there is this is the town's notice board, what the town actually needs to progress. And what you can see is that there is a large order for 100 pieces of iron for kind of upgrading the attack and defense power of the forces that protect the village. And you also see one that has a lot of grain and corn and vegetables that are needed as well. The iron is to the island to the east, or the landmass to the east, and all of the food is from the place to the north. That's where it says it's coming from.
Well, I'm an island boy, and now I'm gonna go be a farmer boy.
So if you want to, you can write that down in notes for me, Ben.
Wait, okay, I'll put that in notes. But yeah, we should probably
know what you're like gonna say next. The fuck is this?
Hey,
it's
what's
all
up,
just
man?
made up, dude. It's all made up, Braden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just running.
If you want to see what we see, you can look on my YouTube channel there. I'm live streaming it right now.
I'm watching Prefix the Suffix live on Discord.
Oh.
Boy.
Oh, so you see everything. Dope.
Oh, I could totally cheat and just watch him. Okay, got it.
Okay, quest ledger, I'm gonna go 100 iron ore from
Do we have a
East
smelter yet?
Island.
And I
And
got a pocket smelter in my knapsack.
I'll do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta use tent pegs to hold it down, though.
Necessary.
It's inflatable.
Yeah, inflatable smelter. It could be like a pop-up smelter. How like you have like a pop-up restaurant. Be like, yo, smelter at the corner of 39th and 8th, and for the next 3 weeks, y'all.
It's right next to the brothel.
The fucking pop-up smelter. Bring your ores, your
oars and whores.
Oh, whores and whores. Oh, that's you gotta call the brothel. You gotta call the inn, the tavern, oars and whores.
Like oars, like boat oars though, because we're a port city. So it's like oars
it's a
and
play on
whores.
words.
No, it would be a smithy, but it would be like Hooters, where there's all sorts of fucking half elf chicks banging the fucking steel or whatever. It'd be called whores and oars.
I'm putting it in.
Do this, all right?
Swords for the warrior in your pants.
Sean,
whores and whores.
What is the building across from the brothel?
Nothing at the moment.
We should make that the fucking smithy.
Whores.
We gotta pay more gold though.
LLC.
Bro, I just paid $1,000 for.
Wait, how much would it cost to make this smithy, Sean? Is it listed on there?
Yep, it's listed as 870 gold.
Dude, does somebody have more gold? I got like 700 and some.
I still got 1,000. All right,
so I'm putting all mine toward the neon sign.
Hear me out. All right, so it's oars, and across the street it's moors, but like MOORS.
Moors.
You know, like the peasant people that like would be working the smithies and shit. So
Oh my
it's
god.
Like,
What are they
Moors,
actually
Moors,
called?
Moors.
Moors? What the fuck?
Help.
Okay, wait. Let's split this smithy. How much? It's 7 or what did you say? 850?
Sure.
Okay, so 425 minus 425, honky. And I'll do that as well. 425 minus 425, and I'll do the other half.
How do you win this game? I don't understand. If you're all role playing, don't you just role
Bro,
play
I'm winning
winning?
right now, bro. I've
Way you
literally,
win this
I
game.
We're not
literally
doing
own a
anything where we have to
brothel and a
win. We're trying to set up a city right now. We just became like the leaders of this little island city. We're island boys, Breed.
So what happened is the campaign started, they were on a boat, and then they were not on a boat, and then they were in a city, and the city was under attack, and then it wasn't under attack. Now they're buying buildings and upgrading the town.
Oh, I got 369. I got 69.
I got
You're just
600
trying to make it,
bingo.
Bray. You're just trying to make it.
So I am the sole owner of whores and ores and partial owner of Moors.
Oh my god. Okay, Bray, check out my screen for a second. I'll show you something.
No, I think his stream is higher quality.
Just check this out for a second.
So, the dwarf is going to name his the Temple of Icthillion.
Okay. So, Bray, we have this artifact.
The hell is that? Looks like a dried up turd.
Cthulhu artifact?
Yeah, so we got to figure out what the hell that's going to be and like what that's going to be used for here.
So,
What if it's an anal tome?
a moor is
I
an
hope not.
expanse of open, rolling, infertile land. A boggy area, especially. So, like, fuck it. I'm still running with it.
No, it works because more is what you do to a boat, right?
And this is Crix, Braden. The guy who's talking to us right now.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's like the caretaker of the town, and he's like, give me gold so we can procure more things for the town.
Right, and like at first we were totally like, no, this is a terrible idea, and then all of a sudden we're just like,
Yeah.
here's like $5 grand, bro.
It's
Go work.
I've never
what
seen
else
so
are we
much
using our
gold
money on?
spent in a short
It's like the
period of
unit from
time.
Game of Thrones.
I didn't
Right,
give a
yeah,
shit.
like, dude, we just walked in there and was like, all right, bro, like, we're here, like, we're
We're
actually
like,
the
we don't
mob.
want to buy the boat. We want to rent it and spend all of our money on the fucking town. Like,
Right, like, we don't want to own this boat yet, but we want to own the town, okay?
Like, I don't plan
Because-
on coming back. I mean,
and then the song of Pern that our bard had to write, like in the moment, like role play. The song
yeah,
of Pern.
Song of Pern.
His wife's name was Pern. When he went under the covers, you can really hear her purring. Catalingus tongue was used. His love was refused, and he found his way to the hall, and he sucked at cards. The love-lorn mage, having no wife to engage, turned to the Queen of Spades.
That's what put it up there. That, like,
Holy
everything else
fuck.
kind of rhymes except for that, like, the like weird bridge. It's like, and he
His-
sucked at cards.
Yeah, it's Catalingus.
No, the "Ed sucked at cards" is supposed to be sung by the crowd. Just so you know.
And he sucked at cards.
And he sucked at cards.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now we're all outside. So pretty much all the money has been spent, all the deeds have been done, and now everybody's just chilling outside.
Okay, we wanted to check. Okay, we have the quest board, so that's what the town needs. But where is like a quest that we can get?
So it's you got to go out and explore.
All right, I want to persuade Locke to be my first whore at the fucking Whores and More.
Oh, she can be the bottom bitch. She can keep all the other girls in line.
Whores, oars, and more. Like
She's
what do you
not
sound like?
she's
Boat
not a
stuff
big
and
fan of the
fucking
idea.
sluts?
She's
Yeah, because they're the shipping town.
She her main duty is to the captain, but she would be willing to stick around, but for a better paying job.
I rolled a 13, and
Well,
I'll
she
give you.
might she might make some good money whoring. I don't think.
I'll give you
As long as we
$400.
to run a train on her first, you know, like I said. She's
I'll
really
give
gonna hate me.
She
She's
refuses.
gonna start an OnlyFans.
See, See, you guys fucked it up. Yo, I offer you 200 to stay and manage.
Whores, ors, and mores.
And 10%
of earnings.
Yeah, to stay.
Not bad. Not bad.
She can still be a guard for the city, but when she's at work, she's
roll
at
a
work.
persuasion check.
Oh, this is terrible because my charisma is god awful. -1. That's 0.
Oh, 0. Do you reroll 0 slot? Sean?
So, Honky, she's not very happy with the situation. You see her cock back, and she's never slapped somebody so hard. Take 11 points of non-lethal damage.
Can I laugh in her face?
Definitely.
Just a big old laugh.
So I need you to roll a strength check or an athletics check. Actually, no, it's going to be a wisdom check. Actually,
make up my mind. Oh, fuck off, bitch! Bang bang.
Okay, so
bang, bang.
When she cocks you, you kind of in your mind you go back to a time when you were younger where you said something like this to an elderly patriarch of the orc community, and she also cuffed the fuck out of you.
Oh.
So it kind of gives you a little bit of a flashback. All right, I need you to roll a Constitution check.
She's a strong one.
The
force is with thee, Locke.
Constitution. Where do I get that? I see. Constitution save?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bing bong. That's terrible. It's not bad.
And you drop to one knee with the sheer force of the hand. It's almost like a gunshot went off in your ear.
Oh. Bang, bang.
Can I open hand uppercut her in the cooter?
Yeah.
Oh. You're gonna get lifted, bro. You're like 400 pounds.
I don't have an open hand, so like I got javelin, great sword, and that's it. What do you want me to roll with?
What are you attacking with is the question.
My bare hands.
Okay, roll a strength check. I believe you no, you wouldn't add 2 because you're not. Nope. You actually you would get disadvantage because you're doing it from one knee.
Wow, are you pulling a Trump here, like grabbing her right by the pussy?
All right, I need you to roll initiative.
What's that? I mean, what the fuck?
Pow, right in the pussy. Pow, pow.
Okay. You won a 12? All right, so you go first. So you are punching her right in the moose knuckle. So go ahead and roll a d6. Go ahead and roll a d6 of unarmed damage. So that's what it's going to be.
Ridiculous. Holy shit, we have the most fucking ridiculous party.
Okay, so you punch her in the cooter and she fucking drops to one knee. So you still have a bonus action, so you could stand up with your bonus action if you want.
I'm not gonna stand up and expose my penis to this thing. I just
all right. So she's next. She's gonna stand up and she's gonna roundhouse kick you in the head.
Can I use my bonus action as a block?
Fuck no.
What? It's gone now. She's already attacked.
Get fucked.
Take 2 points of unearned damage as she kicks you in the fucking temple.
Right,
it is your turn.
13.
That's one tough chick.
Yes, she is.
So, what is your max HP, Honky?
25.
What have you taken so far in unarmed damage?
13.
Okay. All right, it's your turn.
Oh my god, you guys are just beating the piss out of each other. What's happening here?
See, so what this is she hit me. Okay, you can't hit me. I'm me. I'm fucking me. Alright. So her cooter hurts. My head hurts. She's hit me in the head twice now, bitch. Alright, I'm gonna just stand up and reach in my bag and pull out the bottle of elven liquor.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
What's your AC?
15.
Okay. She goes to swing again, but misses. She goes for another roundhouse kick on the other side, but it just, like, you feel the wind on your face.
I drank from the bottle.
It's like always nice to have a sip of elven liquor after I beat
Okay,
a bitch.
she goes, as she misses with the second one, carrying her momentum, she's gonna go for a Superman punch. And you take 3 unearned damage. Alright, roll a reflex check.
What is that one?
Reflex would be dexterity save.
Damn, it sounds like you two have like a little bit of a connection.
Yeah, we all kind of had a little bit with her.
Yeah, right. Like this bitch is.
Okay, so as you go to sip the liquor, she comes up with a Superman punch and punches the bottle. You lose grip on the bottle, and it slowly, you can see it in slow motion as it goes towards the floor. But then with a random act, you just kind of swoop it and grab it and continue chugging.
Yeah! Alcoholic! Alright, so she has hit me and hit the bottle, so she is beyond me now.
No, she's still right in front of you.
Oh, okay. Well, she Superman punched the bottle, so like that means like she like at least quarter turn past me.
No, she just jumped in the air and punched, like tried to jump up to your face level and just nail you.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna offer her the bottle.
Pull that bitch in and give her a big old smooch.
No, this is Davos' slut, bro. Me and Davos got a thing.
Oh, we can share.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She's a baddie. She's a baddie. Come
so
on now.
Here's what's going on. So this is what happened. So I rolled a couple of things and figured some shit out. It's going to be great. So as you hand out the bottle, she goes and does a running backflip and kicks the bottle straight up into the air. And as she lands, she looks up at you with kind of like angry eyes, and she holds out her hand and grabs the bottle.
Yeah.
And she takes a swig.
Damn.
And she steps forward and she hands the bottle back to you and says, "Dear Orc, Scrog, please allow me to be captain of the guards." And she kneels down.
Ooh, Captain Scrog. Just getting an offering. She kneeled down, dude. What do you do?
For all that badassery, she kneels down?
Roll a reflex save. So it'd be your dexterity save, Honky.
Ten.
So as she kneels down, you see her weight shift to her back leg, and she uppercuts you in the balls.
Oh, come on, bitch!
Start speed bagging them.
Take 3 take 3 non-lethal damage and make a Constitution save.
Constitution. What is that one?
That is the Constitution save. It should be on the left.
Okay, I'm gonna cut in here, and I'm gonna do
18.
some slippery.
You stay on your feet.
I'm gonna do some slippery eel shit like the.
All right, roll initiative if you want to get in here.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's initiative again?
That's at the top of your character.
Center.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, you're coming
15.
in,
All right, I'm not entering combat, so I'm going to fetch a smoke really quick. Carry on.
All right, man.
Okay. All right. So now you're in initiative, and it's your turn. What's
okay,
up?
I'm gonna pull some fucking cartoon Grinch slippery eel shit and move around like greasy banana peel on the ground, Valdo style, and a slip and slide up in there between everybody's legs like a little snake.
This snakes.
Snaking. And then I get to lay on the ground on my back under Scrog and her in between them and be like, Licka, and open my mouth for a pour.
This is Scrog's exact reaction. Like I don't have to roll for this. Oh, this bitch is about to hit me in the fucking dick again.
So she uses her move action to give you a kiss on the cheek, and Scrog, you see this, and then she turns around and she barrel rolls behind you and attempts to grapple your foot.
Grapple my foot?
Oh my god, this is going jitsu shit. She's fucking grappling now.
All right, roll an athletics check.
She's gonna put you in the octagon.
Oh, this could be all bad for her.
You better get it.
Oh.
All right, so I just want to put this out. This is how I want this to play out. I want her to grab me, and then I'm going to like full football punt kick her across the fucking room.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. Oh, that is your attack. Okay.
What are we doing right now? This chick's on her.
So I want you to roll 3d6.
3 of them?
Yeah.
Monk. Oof.
He ain't playing around no more.
No, you hit me in the dick.
So you fucking soccer swinger, just like fucking, what's his name? That guy that's really popular in soccer. Fucking...
Beckham. You bend her like Beckham.
And you kick her, and she slides across the ground, and like in her path, you can see the dust coming off of the ground, and she grinds to a halt 2 squares away.
Skirt. Wow, bitch.
She takes a step forward, and she basically dusts herself off. She's got a fucking bloody nose and a cut eyebrow, and she just wipes her face. She wipes it onto her clothes, and she says, fine, if it wants to be that way. And she just...
Fight!
And she draws 2 daggers.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
lord.
And she screams, I will prove myself to you and all of those here.
Fuck her up.
Okay,
So Ben is next in line. So what are you doing, Ben?
Okay, I am fucking throwing ball bearings all over the ground. And I'm gonna say, last one standing wins. What should I roll? Dex?
No, you just do it.
It just happens.
It just happens.
All right.
Very good. All right,
So
Honky, you're next.
Dex saves to see who fucking falls on their ass.
So I'm going to draw 2 flintlock pistols that I have, and use these beautiful words that say, "Don't bring a knife to a gunfight."
Oh. Okay, roll an intimidation.
Oh my god, this bitch is gonna die today.
If he
wants natural 20, just like pop.
So as you put, so
been intimidated.
So you just basically like you kind of like John Wick drew these 2 pistols, one from each side with the opposite hands, and the glint of the sun reflecting off of it shines on the ground around her. She looks around and she sits on the ground facing to the east and just starts to kind of like, tear up a little bit.
Man, you're a dick,
oh, now
Scrog.
she's feeling the pain. Now she's becoming a woman again.
I'm a girl.
So the captain walks around seeing what happened.
Some ugly
puts
crying.
his hand on her shoulder and says, "Come, child. There's nothing left for you here. Come." And the captain just fucks off back to the boat.
Dude, you gotta kneel on one knee and just shoot him in the ass like Tupac did to those 2 cops.
I don't have anything to say to this.
You started this. You 100%
She
started
needs
this.
punishment for her actions.
Right, like she fucking she drew swords on me,
But
bro.
now she's doing an ugly cry. Like, you know, when a chick starts ugly crying, it's like, I don't know. What do you
Right.
do there?
What's he gonna do?
I'm going to offer her the other bottle of Crown Triple Sec.
Okay. She extends her hand. She's still sitting on the ground and she just extends her hand.
Okay, well I'm gonna help her up and give her the bottle.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to conjure exactly one load of shit in Scrog's pants, so that it appears that he shit himself. I'm not really gonna do that. I just wanted to talk for a minute.
Oh my god.
You could have interjected at any point of this.
No, I'm not doing that.
God damn it. Strong doesn't wear
save that
pants.
for when
It's like a
Ezra more
loincloth.
practically used.
It's like a loincloth. So it's just gonna be like this lump of shit just like
Oh
appears and
my
falls out my
god.
ass.
Just like thump.
See, I can't conjure things with prestidigitation, but apparently I can clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So as long as his asshole is smaller than 1 cubic foot,
Oh my
apparently I
god,
can
you're
soil it.
soiling his loincloth?
I'm not actually doing it.
Oh my god. That's
All right.
fucking hilarious.
So I've helped her up. I've given her a bottle of triple sec, and I haven't fought a man who fights as good as you do, woman.
You can kind of, she looks up to you, like you're standing in a point where the sun is actually behind you and all she sees is the silhouette. And she just takes 2 or 3 really long slugs out of the bottle and then hands it back. And she stands up and you can kind of see she's pretty beat the fuck up, but it's like non-life threatening.
Buford's gonna gesture towards his apprentices to go and fucking help her out.
So the elven wine that you've drank will heal you within an hour. Because that's its healing properties, and I'm smart enough to remember that.
Nice. And I'm gonna come on over and say, it's okay, that was a great display of your vigor.
All right, and she takes a step over towards you, gives you a peck on the cheeks, and says, I need to retire for a moment. And you can kind of just see her scurry off.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's gonna go do some more ugly crying for a little bit till she's healed.
I got peanut pie and orc. Man.
Yeah, man.
You gotta keep an eye on this chick. She's an asset.
Well, now, yeah, but she's gonna be the bottom bitch at that brothel one day or another. So you know we had to break her in,
Right, yeah, like, bro,
and then she knows how to break in all those other hoes.
I had to show that Pimp Hand is super fucking strong.
She's gonna be the house bitch.
Just so you know,
He had to display the
other
pimp.
if that wasn't for that fucking intimidation check, she would have fucking killed you.
Yeah, 100%. But guess where we stand?
And now none of it matters.
We out here, we fucking up hoes.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's up? These hands be
Buford
biceps.
starts
Double
talking
flintlock
to
pistol,
the loot
fork
player,
captain.
Calem's character, about how much of an idiot the fucking barbarian is.
Dude, we have a ridiculous party. That just happened. I can't believe that just happened.
All right, so as you say that to Calem's character, he agrees with you.
Nice. What was the agreed DC on that? Like 2?
Hey, so they're standing right beside me talking shit, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I see Buford look at the barbarian and he's like, it looks like I overestimated your skills. I never thought a barbarian could so easily provoked, especially by a member of the fairer sex. And you just see him shake his head and just look into the ground like he's embarrassed to be in his company.
So, I'll go back to prior statement. These hands are bisexual. Both y'all bitches can catch these. And I'm a pro to backhand fucking Buford for talking shit.
Okay.
So, initiative?
No, not initiative, just attack roll.
Oh, okay, just attack roll. So that's just a strength because it's yeah. Open-handed. Bang.
So, Sean, are we just going to leave it here for now and then hit up boat next time?
I have no idea. It depends on what people want to do.
Well, I'm getting it's getting a little late now for me.
Yeah, it is. Who did he just slap?
You. So what's your
What's-
AC?
AC's like 13.
Yeah.
It's 13.
All right, roll a
But it just takes
d6 there, fucking Anki. Okay. You slap him in the face for 5 damage, not the real kind, the fake kind.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Buford looks slightly annoyed, wipes the filth off his face from the dirty barbarian hand. I take 11 damage?
No,
5.
just 5.
5. Why did I think 5? Alright. And you see Buford just, he literally puts his hands in his pockets and just murmurs an incantation and casts Cause Fear, which only has a verbal component. So he does it with his hands in his pockets as a power move. So he just goes. So you see Buford just look at Scrog and just go.
And what happens?
He must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw with DC.
Sounds like a 14.
DC
16.
6. No, it's 8 plus my character. 8 plus my class level plus my. Oh no, sorry, it is 14. You're right.
Either way, I lost. I got 11.
Okay. Scrog becomes frightened of me until the spell ends. The frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn.
So he has to.
What he does. Just
Okay.
That he feels fear.
Okay. Perfect.
I am now fearful of this dragon I just smacked. He has done nothing but put his hands in his pockets, and I am now fear.
Then all you guys hear is the clap of the door behind you, and then Crix walks out. And he runs up and says, "Dear Buford, Lord Buford, may I have a moment?"
You see Buford just put his...
No, he didn't. He ran out the door afterwards.
Oh, okay. Well, Buford continues concentrating and casting the spell for the entire minute. I can't break my concentration or the spell will end. So he continues concentrating and causing fear for the full 1 minute maximum duration of the spell.
Alright.
So you see Buford mumbling some shit in the language of the old gods.
Alright.
Well, there's nothing I can do for a minute because I'm fearful of what I should do.
You can run.
I'm not running from a dragon.
He can attack me. I mean,
no.
It doesn't really say what fear does. Maybe that's in the DM's guide.
Do you have a?
You probably suffer negative combat when you're suffering the effects of fear. I don't know.
What does fear do in D&D?
I'd imagine you wouldn't want to attack somebody if you're fearful of them.
Must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route.
Holy shit!
I have to move away from you.
Oh, well.
I have to move away from you.
Bye-bye!
Unless there is nowhere to move. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight of you, the creature can make a wisdom roll and saving throw. So, yeah, I'm just going to dash into that building right there. What's into the building?
Cool.
Can I make that happen? Is that a thing?
You don't have any control over what you do.
Sean's the one that moves people.
Okay.
Well, okay. I guess he runs in a straight line away from B.
You work tomorrow, Ben?
Yeah.
I'm assuming early.
All right, so Crix restates his statement that he needs a moment with you, Kote.
Yeah, no, he walks out.
Okay,
yeah,
so
sure showed him.
So
Crix
envelops you into a story regaling the previous portion of and the previous government of the city, and says that nobles tend to gain respect more from the common folk. So if at any point your reagents would like to obtain employment in this place as well, just let me know.
Oh, cool. Hey guys, did you hear that?
Nice.
He relays the information to
You guys
Jacko,
can
and
get a
Dot.
job.
Okay.
Buford introduces Fat Man to all of 3 of his cohorts. This is Yakko and Jacko, and this is the head porter, Dot. He is the most competent of the lot. You may put them to work doing various menial tasks. Just make sure they're served 3 square meals a day and treated with the dignity that you would afford any other member of the aristocracy.
And he bows his head and says, "Will be done," and then he disappears back inside.
Okay, I want to snicker off to a dark ass fucking house and go to sleep for the night, and I'm done.
Sounds good.
He's stunned, boys. He's stunned.
Good night, Davos.
See you. I don't
Sorry,
like
I
this
beat up
fucking
your
sun anymore. I'm like a fucking vampire.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I beat up your girlfriend.
Jeez.
It's okay. She knows her place now.
I had to show her.
She is trained to take care of all the other hoes.